All right, as usual.
Because
Okay.
was
that the Afro Man thing?
That's the answer to the.
Oh, the fucking. You remembered that, but not what you were gonna say.
Yeah.
All right, well that works. I completely forgot. I was about to do like the little intro, and it's like because
I'm like open up with the punchline to the jokes.
You did say that. I remember that. I just completely forgot what the fuck was going on for a second. I was really confused. But yeah, here we are, episode fucking 7.
7, right?
Episode 7 of the Whiskey and Root Beer podcast, and we're supposed to be having a couple other guests, but one's probably dead from alcohol poisoning, and the other one needs to be back all late.
What if he just messaged you and was like, "Hey"?
Oh, that was Catone.
Oh, it's the other one. So we have one out of the 2.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a ride right now. So, yeah. Did you remember anything you were going to talk about? I was sending a message.
I don't remember anything that I was going to talk about, and I'm trying to look through my notes, and I don't see. Well, it is raining right now.
Yeah, now your car's going to get washed by the natural
It's not going to get
rainwater.
washed. It's rained like 5 or 6 times since I've wanted to wash my fucking car.
You know what's interesting about your car? Because it's not like my other truck where like the paint's like all what the fuck is it? It's all powdery. Or the paint, because like the clear coat's gone, so the paint's like all powdery. Your shit just like ceases to exist apparently on your car.
The clear coat?
Your paint, like on the front, the hood at least.
Oh yeah, I sanded that down like a year ago.
Oh, well, you sanded it down, so that's why it has those metal spots? Yeah, that's why it looks
like that, yeah. I sanded it down.
I thought you had told me like it was like hail damage, and I was like, God damn, what kind of fucking acid hail hit your car? Okay, that makes a bit more sense, because I was like, that's pretty intense right there. So you got it sanded down, you just need to like clean it up and like light sand it?
Yeah, I just need to clean it and light sand it again, and I'm going to put a chalkboard paint on it.
Oh, yeah.
So my hood will be a chalkboard, but I can...
So pretty much like a matte black?
Yeah, but I can take chalk.
Why don't you do like a Venta black?
Because I can't color that with chalk.
Couldn't you?
I'm taking sidewalk chalk and drawing on my hood.
I mean, if you make it Venta black, it's just like the blackest there is, and all you gotta do is like...
I don't know. It's not chalkboard, is it?
I mean, do they have a chalkboard paint?
Yeah, I have chalkboard spray paint that turns whatever I spray it on into a chalkboard.
Okay, see, I didn't know that shit existed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Well, fuck. That's like, so, how long does that last?
I don't know. I'm going to find out.
Because you're going to put that against the fucking elements, the Texas heat, rain. Maybe a hurricane might come through.
It might not last very long.
Yeah,
but I won't know until I try.
Yeah, but so you should just paint something and leave it outside and see how long it lasts. Like you're doing like some professional testing, like they always show in the commercials. Go get you a lab coat, get you some goggles, and whatever the hell else you might need to look like a professional.
With whatever I paint, just like sleep outside with it.
I mean, that's taking the experiments to the extremes.
We have to take the most rigorous.
I mean, you definitely could.
Methods.
My shit's going crazy. Damn, I might need to smoke a cigar too. You're over here.
Getting blazed.
I just had my box of Alta Gracias over here.
Is that the little ones?
Yeah. Are they over there? Yeah, just hand me one of them.
I'm gonna cop me one of them too.
Yeah, go for it. Those things are great. Appreciate it. And I think I got that box on sale actually. I think it's usually like $30. I got it for $15.
Nice.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. I was about to do a podcast episode with Shaq and Isaiah the other day because they wanted to record another one, but Shaq got a bit too blitzed off his devil. He brought Devil's River, but it's like made with agave.
Oh, I've had that one.
Oh yeah, it was pretty smooth.
But yeah, I mixed that with I think I mixed that with the Dr. Pepper cream soda.
Man, I thought about that.
Yeah, you mix those two together, and You'll get sloshed pretty quickly.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
I thought about it, but I didn't want to be like, alright, because he was doing shots. He was just drinking it straight up, and then everybody else started drinking it straight up. And I took a shot before. Well, everybody but Shaquem, obviously, because he brought the bottle. So I took the shot one, and they wanted to take a shot all together, so I took another one. I wanted to mix it before we ran out, but I was like, well, shit, everybody's drinking it straight. I don't want to just, be the one over here swishing around like, oh yeah, I got me some fucking cream soda, Dr. Pepper mixed up in here, when everybody's just taking straight up shots.
Fuck what everyone else thinks. I'd have mixed that shit.
Oh yeah, your Devil's River is in that Red Bull's container over there.
Oh, okay.
I just put it over there to get it out the way in case you were wondering. In case you wanted to take some while we record.
I might get a little serving of it.
But what you should really try is this bottle right here. Hold up. Reach into my ice box. We'll start singing that song. Got an ice box where my heart.
The fuck is that?
It's tamarind
Smirnoff. I will not be trying this.
Daniel gave that to me last year because he didn't want it. He bought it and he was like, yeah, it's not really that good. You can have it. And I just took it out.
It's not that good. You can have it.
It's been sitting in my fridge for a month short of a year pretty much.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be trying this.
Well,
sorry.
I was trying to drink it and get rid of it yesterday.
Oh, damn.
No, I'll probably pour some sparkling water up with it or something right now. Just so I can get that freezer space back. Cause I'm like, man, this shit sat here for like a year.
I don't think that would sit well with me.
It's an interesting vodka. But it's definitely like heavy on the like kind of the flavored syrup. Like it's really thick for a vodka. It's really fucking.
It feels
thick.
pretty thick in the bottle. Like you can just swirl it around. And
yeah, it's 35% alcohol too, which is it's a wonder it's so thick because it should be pretty damn, well, not vodka thin, but thin enough. But yeah, it was a funny Sunday. We were gonna record, and right when we were like finishing up, Chris was cleaning up with the grill and all that. I was like, all right, you guys still want to record? Because they were talking about, yeah, we got to do a part 2 of that podcast episode we did. And I was like, you guys ready to still record? And both of them were like, nah, man, I'm sleepy now. Well, Shaq, like I said, he was blitzed.
Off of that Agave Devil's River.
Off of that Agave Devil's River. I think Isaiah, well, I know he took some shots. I don't know how much he had, but he just seemed like he was tired. And of course, Chris had to go, so he didn't get to do anything. But it was still pretty funny how it was everybody was so excited to do it again, and then at the end they were just like about to fall asleep.
Dang, we were drinking with Jordan. Forgot what it's like to drink with Jordan.
I mean, I try not to give people too much stuff. I think yeah, like I didn't even give Shaq anything, I think, but his whiskey. I mean, he was just drinking it. Like I said, he had the whole bottle with him. And I think, shit, Isaiah, he didn't really drink too much either, but I mean, he's probably like $1.25 or something like that. So I think it would only take a couple beers for him.
Yeah, I'm a lightweight. If I drink.
What do you say? You're like
I think my limit is like 2 or 3 like drinks. Like once I've had 3 drinks, like I'm definitely drunk.
What's a light drink? Like a beer? Not like a beer, right? Like
no, I'm saying like 3 drinks. Oh, if I drink beer, I mean, I don't even know how long it takes me to get buzzed off beer anymore. I haven't had beer in a while.
Yeah, I usually don't drink too much.
I pretty much just drink. I've actually been drinking a lot more gin than anything. Like the last like month.
Man, I need to get me another bottle at Hendrix.
Since we've gotten back from Thailand, I think I've only had like a couple of whiskey drinks. Like if I do drink, it's like 2 or 3 gin drinks, and then I'll just keep getting high throughout the night, and I'm fucking solid.
I keep forgetting I need to bust out that some more, because I still got those Balcones special ones. both the what you call it, the rum one and a wine cask one. And I need to. Well, I don't want to drink too much of the. No, I don't have the rum one. What is it? I got the wine one and I got a tequila one. And I want to take another shot at that tequila one because I haven't had that in a minute. That stuff's fucking great.
I gotta make a phone call real fast.
So you make your phone call.
Gotta call the tattoo spot.
Tattoo.
Yeah, I was gonna get my septum pierced again before I came in, but the lady that can pierce septums over there was not there. So the receptionist for the K calls back.
Oh well, you go ahead and do that. I'll just talk about my daily life. I already turned yours off. I forgot to turn it down before I did it though, so it was like I think there's some distortion in there, but oh well. I'm gonna start telling ghost stories and be like, ooh. Wait, are they even still open to call? Oh, actually, yeah, they would. It's not like a fucking regular business. It's a tattoo shop. I'm thinking over here, hey, it's past 5.
It's past 5.
So everybody knows that anything past 5 that you need to actually get done in life, it's all closed.
Yes.
Need to go to the bank, it's closed. Need to go to. Well, shit, I guess it might just really be the bank. No, be the dentist. Yeah, that'll be closed.
I'm like,
shit, they need 24-hour dentists. The doctor's closed.
Traffic,
Unless you go to the ER.
I mean, if y'all don't close till 9, I mean, I
Oh, he's still here.
wait until like 8 or so, or I could just wait till tomorrow. Will she be in tomorrow? Okay, I'll just wait till tomorrow.
So yeah, how about them nuggies? The nuggies in the heat.
All right, cool.
I'm calling nuggets in 4.
Nuggies in 4?
Yeah.
What, they're playing the Heat, right?
I think, yeah. Yeah, because the Heat won the other day.
Those were the conference finals, those last 2 series?
Semifinals.
Celtics Heat was the semifinals for the conference or the conference finals?
Oh shit. I guess technically they're the conference finals. I just keep calling them the semifinals.
Because that's what's before the final games, yeah.
Yeah, I think they call them both either way. Conference final or
so the
and
finals
semifinals.
is Nuggets versus Heat.
Nuggets versus Heat. I was
And
talking.
you're saying Nuggies in 4?
No, I'm saying in 6 on this one. I think the Heat's gonna give them an actual challenge. I'm surprised that the Nuggets beat the Lakers in 4, like easy sweep. That was crazy.
LeBron's tired, man.
Yeah.
He's been doing postseason work for the last fucking decade of fucking basketball. Plus.
I mean, that's what he wants.
Yeah, but he's tired, so I think, at least I hope, the Heat take it.
I think he was kidding about his retirement. Well, he said he was contemplating it. He never said he was in the first place. So, for all we know, he's just like, yeah, I'm contemplating, and then they bring like some other fucking dude to the Lakers. Or I even heard he was thinking about going to another team.
What if he came to Houston?
I don't know. Nah, I'm good. That would be kind of cool.
I'd rather have LeBron come to Houston than Harden come back.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think I was talking to a dude earlier today who came in.
That'd be so cool to get to see LeBron James play live, like a couple times a year.
This dude came into work to resupply some medical equipment, and he was talking about because I have my Rocket shirt on. He's like, "Are you a fan, or are you just wearing a shirt?" I was like, "Well, I'm a fan, but like I don't watch like every game anymore like I used to because the team's kind of young and they're not winning much, so I don't really want to get like, oh yeah, we're doing all right, and then it just falls apart." But he was talking about, they're talking about we might get Harden. That's pretty cool. I'm like, yeah, I don't really want that because I mean he already, we had him for so long. He's older, obviously. Plus, when he left Houston, he just kind of quit on us. So I was like, why would we want to take him back? I mean, unless somebody's like a really diehard Harden fan that really just likes him and wants him to come back to Houston, I really don't see a point bringing him back. We can, if we really wanted a couple of veterans, we could probably, spend the money on a couple decent ones
Russell Westbrook.
that are. I mean, shit. What team's he on right now? Russell Westbrook.
Oh, that's one thing I wanted to bring up.
Russell Westbrook.
No, not Russell Westbrook.
Oh.
We were talking about something in the last episode. Oh, we were talking about Evaldi. He now plays for the Texas Rangers. I thought he was still with the Yankees. But
Damn.
he now plays for the Texas
From
Rangers.
the Yankees to the Rangers. I mean,
Well,
that's a change. That's a switch
He is
up.
from Alvin, so at least he's, back
Oh.
in Texas.
Oh, hell yeah, then. I mean, that makes sense.
And Nolan Ryan owns the Rangers, or has some sort of stake in the Rangers, I'm pretty sure.
I was about to say, damn, Nolan Ryan. The dude who has that beef.
The dude who has that beef.
I forget, because
The dude that threw, another 2? I know he threw 1 no-hitter for sure after the Astros traded him.
Oh,
Because the
fuck, I
Astros
don't know.
traded him later in his career because they thought he was too old. And then after the Astros traded him, he went on to throw another no-hitter. He was fucking 40-something years old.
How old is too old?
I don't know. I feel like that depends on the sport primarily.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because when I was growing up, footballers would be playing until they were early, mid-40s. And even in their late 30s, they were still very highly productive on the field.
I think there's still a couple in the league right now that are in their 40s.
Baseball players.
Playing.
I remember growing up, baseball players tend to play until they were a little bit older.
As long as they ain't taking too many hits or messing up their arms.
Yeah, that's really
or legs,
the main
knees.
concern of that. I don't. Who's the? What was it? Was it Vince Carter was the oldest basketball player? Didn't he play way late into?
I know he did about 20 something seasons.
Him, Jason Kidd.
Cause I remember when Vince Carter
Steve
finally
Nash, I think,
stopped.
played until he was a little older too.
I gotta look it up.
And then of course the big 3 from San Antonio. Weren't Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili in their late 30s?
Oh yeah, Vince Carter played an NBA record 22 seasons.
NBA record 22 seasons.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Who's the second? Isn't somebody in the league right now at 20, 21?
Probably LeBron. Hasn't he actually legitimately been playing for almost 20 years now?
It might be actually. It might be LeBron.
He's been playing for a long time at this point. Wasn't his rookie season 09 or 2010?
Who?
LeBron.
LeBron? Oh shit, maybe, I don't know.
Check real quick.
I didn't really watch basketball too much until I started watching it 2014, but then I kind of fell off it for a couple years. Then I got back into it in 2017, 18, and now I'm just kind of keeping up with the stats. But you, what was it? You said LeBron?
Yeah,
Are you looking it up?
Rookie year was 04.
LeBron
Damn, he's
was
been playing
04.
longer than I even thought. Because I remember him popping off and doing shit when I was in high school. I didn't realize he'd been playing since 04.
We could go. We still got time to join the league.
I'm terrible at basketball.
Hey, we can sit on the bench
I
and
got
get a
no
ring.
shot. I can disrupt the play and get the ball and pass. That's about it.
Dude, I'm saying, put me on the bench. Just get me on the team. Put me on the bench. Win the championship. I'll motivate people.
I'll motivate people.
And then just give me that ring, and then you can just drop me.
I'll be the hype man for a year.
Give me
I will hype us to the ring.
Give me a 10-day contract. Give me
And
like
after
30
that-
seconds on the floor.
A
Let me get like an assist or something.
10-day, 30-second per game contract.
Hell yeah. I've done pretty good in 2K.
That's some epic level bard. Just bring him out.
I'm telling you, dude. I've done pretty good in 2K. Done pretty good in NBA Live. I think it'd be an asset to the team.
All right, Jordan, we're gonna try out this new method. We're gonna implant this Bluetooth chip into one of the players' brains.
Oh,
You're gonna take this controller.
that'd be crazy. I mean, it's not like that, but have you seen they did that at one of the I don't know, the TNT episodes or something maybe, where they showed how they're gonna let a person scan themselves like with their phone, and then you could swap your body over like one of the players in an actual NBA game. So then you have like your own avatar.
Kind of like the face mapping with SOCOM, like
Yeah,
back
yeah,
in the day, or the iToy.
yeah, but with like the whole body.
But it's like the whole body.
Yeah.
I know there's companies that do that and let you make action figures of yourself, which I think is pretty dope.
I think I don't know. I think I'd feel like a kind of a douche if I made an action figure of myself. Do you think they can get the hair right?
Probably not.
Yeah, alright, see now.
It would just be like a big bulk of plastic with like the. It'd just be like your hair, just like back.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that. It's all or nothing.
That's all.
If anything, they'll just make me bald and I'll be like looking like John Travolta or something when he puts a wig on, takes his wig off. John Travolta looks pretty like it's weird. I mean, I think that's the thing about being bald when you're an actor though. You could just put any piece of hair on, and as long as they make it right, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, he looks pretty good. Like imagine imagine John Travolta with like Steven Seagal's hair. Like you could just take it off and just put it on perfectly.
You could just take off Steven Seagal's hair. Steven Seagal's hair as it is now, or Steven Seagal's hair like 20 years ago?
I'd say as it is now, because as it is now,
It's
it just
like
looks like you
super
could
thin
take it off and just
Oh
plop
yeah,
it on someone.
It does look very removable.
Yeah.
It's like a lightly applied toupee.
Yeah. I mean, shit, whoever. I mean, if it
Maybe
is
it's even Velcro.
Velcro, nah, that'd be fucking interesting.
Then that way, because if it's his real hair, Steven Seagal would be at a tactical disadvantage.
Nah, it's Steven
Somebody
Seagal.
could just grab his hair.
No, that you can't
But if
touch
it's-
Steven
But
Seagal.
if it's breakaway, he's got
It's just
Velcro hair.
breakaway. It's one of his tactics in
You
case
just
somebody goes for the hair.
You just pulled my hair.
So, some dishonorable asshole. Fucking all that Aikido on him. That's crazy.
What, Steven Seagal?
Yeah,
The fact
honestly,
that
when
he
I
has
said that's
hair
crazy,
that's
I was just thinking of Steven Seagal in general.
Oh yeah. Velcro hair.
He was just a man. I mean, he's an accomplished man. He was a movie star. I guess still is in his head. He's a cop, maybe still. I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't take much to be a cop in the United States, and he chose to do it in Louisiana, which is
it's probably a lot
probably
worse.
the easiest. It's like the lowest point of entry to be a cop.
I hope I don't think I know any Louisiana cops, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry on Eric's behalf. But
Oh.
he's right.
Yeah, man, Louisiana sucks. It's a police state.
That's what I tell people. I'm like, man, Louisiana.
Low education,
You drive through it, and it's
high
just always
incarceration
gray.
rates.
We got sun over here. All they got is fucking clouds. Levee breaks are gonna go underwater again, man. Hopefully it doesn't, but you know. What if that's how our bayous were like? They kind of are if it like rains, like fucking with Harvey. It rained so much, the water was just come out on other bayous, and it's like, oh shit, this
Well, I
is a
mean,
lot of rain.
I feel like there's so much construction like everywhere that water, when it comes to flooding events, water has nowhere to like drain.
Well,
And it builds up in weird ways because all the construction.
That's why we have a
versus-
lot of retention ponds around our neighborhoods, but the better ones disguise them as actual ponds. You know, they'll be like, we'll go ahead and put some water in there and keep a fountain going, so the retention ponds look nice. Because I think over in Park Lakes where I used to live, like they have the retention pond is in a retention pond, so it's like you have like the bigger outer base. And then of course at the lowest of it, they have like a sidewalk around it, and then like a fountain coming out of it, and water already in there. So it looks nice within the neighborhood, as opposed to just being a giant, like, I don't know, crater in the ground on the side of it.
So it was just hopping around people's dreams one night. Could have put a retention pond in your retention pond.
Somebody thought of it, and they're like, hey, I got this fucking great idea. Let's put a pond in a retention pond, and then put a water fountain in it, so it looks nice. And somebody was like, oh yeah, okay, that works. I wonder how that neighbor, because I had just moved out of that neighborhood right before Harvey. I wonder how bad it flooded over there. Because I remember one day I drove in, it was just heavy rain, and I turned into the neighborhood, and it was just like fucking halfway up the wheels deep, and these were like on 20 inches. That's when I was driving a Camaro though, so that's kind of different. It's not like when I'm driving a truck, and you're just like, oh look, water. And then I hate it when people that drive cars like you, Eric, they just they stop at the edge of water, even if it's not deep, and they just kind of look at it, and it's like, huh? It's like, dude, come on, that's like 1 inch deep, and they just don't want to do it.
Well, 1 inch is all it takes.
For
I
what?
don't know.
You're not gonna. I don't know. That's the he driving that 1 inch of water, and your car just starts floating away.
Hey man.
That'd be terrifying.
Well, my intake, I need to fucking reroute my intake because it's over by my fucking tire.
Oh, does yours actually go down to the ground?
Yeah, my air intake. So like, here's where like my wheel is. My air intake is like.
Oh shit.
It's like right on the other side in front of me.
Oh yeah,
So,
screw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Wrong part to have in Texas.
Yeah, definitely.
I
should relocate that.
Yeah.
Cause I know my uncle's Honda. I don't know what year it is. It has like that hole down there by the bottom right, I believe, too, for air intake. I'm like, that's a terrible design. But then I also realize that these cars are just made to be sold everywhere. It's not like they're thinking about people having to drive through like flooded streets, flood water. And then those people, they don't know how to drive in flood water, so they just floor it, and then they just suck up all the water. I just can't see how people. Yeah, you should get a snorkel. Just put a snorkel on your.
That'd be awesome if I could find a way to like route the snorkel.
Dude, this is Texas. Rednecks have probably already done it somewhere on a Toyota Matrix. There's probably one out there at an off-road park right now, sitting on like
off-roading a Matrix.
20-inch rims. And just wait, what is yours? Rear or front?
Another front wheel.
Front wheel?
Did make an all-wheel drive version. But
oh, that's what I was thinking.
All-wheel or front wheel.
Shit. Oh, dude, yeah. If they got all-wheel ones out there, so there's some rednecks out there. There's at least one group that were like, oh, we can make something out of this, and they just fucking put like some 20.
Oh, we can make something out of this.
They lifted it, put some 16-inch rims on some fat-ass tires.
I thought about lifting mine. I don't know how, if I'd sacrifice any loss of handling.
Well, I mean, it really depends on how you drive. I mean, around here, especially in Houston with these fucking streets, it's kind of better to have like something a little bit higher than the stock Toyota Matrix suspension, because that's...
Yeah, because I lowered mine, and it handles very nicely, but it is a very, very rough ride.
Well, you also got like those sway bars and stuff now, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, so it'll handle a little bit better even if you lift it up more. But I mean, that's up to you. I don't think you go through any extremely shitty streets.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Well, I mean, actually, yeah, all of
I
that.
go through downtown pretty often.
Oh,
and all the roads everywhere.
I was about to say 1960 next year is real fucked right now because of all that construction.
Yeah, big time.
Cause
I had to hit Fuquay a couple of times.
What? Fuquay?
Yeah, going down Fuquay.
I don't think I've ever been on that street.
It's fucking terrible.
How do you spell that?
Fuqua.
That's kind of what I thought. I'm surprised. I thought somewhere along the lines of that.
Well, if you ask someone how to spell Kirkendall.
Yeah, nobody's really gonna spell that one right. That's what was in my head. As soon as you said Fuquay, I was like, it sounds like something like how
That
hard
sounds like
Kirkendall is. There's no fucking R in it. At first I was always calling it K Kindle. I was like,
K Kindle.
When I first saw it, I was like, how the fuck do you say this? And my friend's laughing at me, but he lived over there. He's like, it's Kirkendall. I was like, Kirkendall? Alright. And everybody else said it, so I was like, I guess it's fucking Kirkendall. I'm not going to go against the norm on that, but I mean, I know phonetics wasn't somebody's easiest, thing to comprehend when they named that damn street. Somebody was like, what do you even call that? And they were probably like, Kirkendall. They're like, Kirkendall.
You ever hear of Pflugerville?
Pflugerville? Actually, yeah, I believe I have.
That place makes me laugh.
What's so laughable about Pflugerville?
Their town is spelt with a silent P.
Oh, so it's Lugerville?
It's PF.
Oh,
L.
PFL.
Yeah, that's the
Pflugerville.
Yeah.
Or Pflugerville.
Pflugerville.
But if you spell it with the P, it'd be
But it's
Pflugerville.
But yeah, if you pronounce the P, it'd be Pflugerville. But the P is
Where are you from? I'm Pflugerville.
I'm from Pflugerville.
It's like, oh, you from where?
Where?
You know, Pflugerville.
You know? Out there with the Pflugers. What the hell is that?
It sounds like some fucking.
It's like a giant fish, but it flies around like a fly.
Say that. It might be a giant fish somewhere that flies
Fish
around.
fly.
Alright, so I'm gonna mix this spicy tamarind Smirnoff with some lemongrass coconut sparkling water.
Well, let me know how that goes.
You wanna try it out?
I don't want any part of that.
Alright, never mind then. Jesus, it looks like there's a chemical reaction going on over here. This fucking drink just explodes. So just fucking acid burns.
Oh god.
Let's go get that fire. There's a fire extinguisher behind you just in case.
I don't think that's gonna help with acid burns.
No, but in case anything else happens, just hit me with it. Just put me out my misery. I'm not
Just
saying
hit
like
you, so don't use the fire
just don't use the hose.
Just use the fire extinguisher on your skull and
Yeah.
put you out of your misery. Eric, there's a fire extinguisher.
Just fucking
Jordan, this isn't gonna help with acid burns. No, crush my skull with it now. It hurts.
Just start screaming like Nicolas Cage in The Wicker Man. Ah, ah.
Ding, ding, ding. Start getting brain damage as I'm just like smashing your skull.
Yeah. Well, I tried to put him out of his misery, but I think I just made him mentally challenged. All right, let's take a sip of this.
Miss Jones, your son's gonna be on life support for the rest of his life. He will never walk again. He will never talk again.
Hopefully, I don't feel pain from the acid burns, because I mean that was the main fucking problem.
He will be in constant pain for the rest of his life.
Oh, that'd be fucked up. Like, man, I thought it was gonna help him. It just made it worse. But at least I probably can't talk and tell you about it. So you probably don't even know. You can't trust doctors, man. Well, I
He'll
mean,
be able to beep.
what?
He'll be able to make this little beepy go off and
How?
tell you in Morse code how he feels.
It's like Captain Pike in Star Trek. You know the one? I don't know if you've really seen it, but he's the guy that's like, he's in the pilot episode. And after the pilot episode, like they switch actors. That's why William Shatner comes in as Captain Kirk.
Because this guy sucked.
No, I forget what exactly happened, but they ended up bringing the guy back, but they brought him back in like this dilapidated form. So he ends up in this fucking, I guess it's supposed to be like a futuristic wheelchair, and it's more like this moving Iron Maiden that you sit down in. And his face is like burned and all this, like he just has this like this red light, I believe it was, and it just flashes whenever he's trying to say yes or no. I'll pull up a picture so you can understand what I would look like.
Is it like that episode of South Park whenever the boys catch that teacher on fire?
And I think that's exactly where they got it from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're parodying.
Parodying, yeah. Well, now they show all the new series Captain Pike.
Oh yeah, look, there it is. Go up.
Yeah, that's the new serious one.
To the right.
Oh yeah, right there.
Oh, that's exactly. Oh
yeah.
shit.
So that's why I was like, they're probably parodying Star Trek.
Yeah, that is exactly what it looks like in South Park. So that is 100% what they were doing.
Yeah, I think they had like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he pops up.
Look, he even has burns on his face. It's just like.
Yeah, it'd be perfect. That's exactly what I would look like. I look like Captain Pike. It's fucking terrible. I don't want that at all. Oh man. Yeah, so that's what I would look like.
That is exactly what you would.
It's a great representation. I'm glad I thought about that. Just walk. See 3 beeps for fuck you or something like that.
Here's the notepad of everything that his beeps mean.
I could probably still drink like that. Just give me like a tube.
That'd probably go in IV.
I mean, dude,
Straight
fuck
into
yeah.
the blood.
Yeah, let's do it. It's just
Pass out.
passed out from the alcohol that's getting injected straight into me. I mean, hey, look, all right. So, I mean, they're always gonna give me other fluids, but I'm gonna need a drink every now and then for the pain.
Drink for the pain.
For the pain.
I believe that's what morphine is for.
I don't want morphine, damn it.
Morphine.
What are the side effects of like too much morphine?
You leave the earth.
I mean, yeah, definitely death.
Morphine's so nice, though. Oh God.
Let me see if I can type this.
I absolutely love morphine.
I've never been on morphine.
Oh. I had my own little pump after I had my appendix taken out. Because I was in the hospital because it ruptured. So I was like in the hospital for a week while they drained the infection and all that. And I had a little morphine pump. And every time I was able to, I got to, whenever I,
you were in pain.
Had pain, I could
pumped
push a little button.
Dude, that's fucking
and
cool.
it puts
How
morphine.
How much was the dose? Do you know?
No, but I could press it a max of 3 times before I had to wait an hour. It was you could press it 3 times.
And then it would lock up
within the hour, and then after that, you were locked. You only got 3 pumps every hour.
So
but
it wouldn't let you pump anymore after 3.
After that 3, I'd have to wait an hour.
When was this? When?
Oh man, I was in. Ooh, I was fresh out of high school. This was 09, 2010.
Okay.
This was shortly after I graduated because I just started college.
I could see that tech being there then, because I was like, damn. I don't know why I thought you were a kid, and I was like,
no.
They gave a kid this morphine pump and just kind of
fucking just ripped on morphine, watching SpongeBob and shitty B movies on G4. That's back when G4 had that block of what movies that don't suck. And it was just B movies.
I would just straight up play movies that do suck.
I watch. Well, it was terrible B movies, a bunch of trauma films, Toxic Avenger. What else did I watch? They showed all the Toxic Avenger movies throughout the week. Cause I remember catching the first one and parts of the third.
Have you ever watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
I have seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
They had their anniversary.
Yeah, that anniversary was recent.
Yeah, yesterday. Or was it? I thought it was the 30th. Maybe somebody reshared it.
Maybe it was this year, but I've been seeing stuff for it for a while because it was.
Because I just saw it. Yeah, I just saw it pop up.
Is it at 30 years now?
I think it said 30 years the other day. I was like, damn, I hadn't seen that movie since 2015.
That movie is
16 maybe.
Fucking great.
Oh, dude, it's fucking amazing. But for some reason, this quote, and I'm pretty sure I quote this exactly from the movie, but he goes, fuck no, I can't quote it exactly from the movie, but it's whenever the clowns are prank calling Mooney, and he's try to pull one over on Mooney, fuck you, and he just hangs up, and I was like, that's fucking great.
You ever use that line and hang up on people?
No, I wish.
You should. You should. Next time.
It's a telemarketer.
Yeah, I was right about to say next time a telemarketer.
Try to pull one over on Mooney, huh? Fuck you, just hangs up.
Fuck you.
No, I fucking love that line. The movie was already enjoyable because I just put it on when I don't know if I was dating her at the time, but it was one of my friends and then Chris. I think it was just us 3. Might have been another friend there, and I think it was, and we were just watching it because I like having friends over, or I would like being invited to stay when we go hang out at friends' houses, and I would bring stupid movies.
That's exactly that was me back in high school.
I couldn't tell you how many people I forced to watch Birdemic.
Oh man.
Then Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and there's probably been a couple other they're terrible movies, but I enjoy them just because of how ridiculous
of how bad they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did bootleg movie nights on Wednesdays my senior year. I'd get a bunch of my friends and people I worked with over to the house. We'd go to Blockbuster and rent the 2 just dumbest, shittiest movies we could find, and we would purposefully watch just bad movies. I love watching bad movies.
I need to find some more. I haven't watched any bad movies in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute for me as well.
I tried to watch Raptor
Oh,
Pastor.
Velocipaster.
Velocity, yeah, that. I put that on one day, and I just started doing other stuff. I don't remember what I was doing, so I was like, damn, I need to rewind this and watch it. But I can't. That's how I am with movies nowadays. I'll put a movie on sometimes, and I'll just start doing other things and not watching the movie. Like I put on one of the old James Bond movies because I really wanted to watch like the old ones because I never really seen them, and I didn't even watch the movie. Like I kept rewinding it because I was like, I'm missing it, and I rewind like 5 parts, and then I was just like, all right, I give up. I'm gonna have to watch this another time. But I'm gonna have to like look at chronological order because I don't know which one I put on. But I'm interested in the James Bond universe.
Fucking love James Bond.
Oh yeah, oh man, that's about that.
As much as I can't stand
ash in my drink.
sequels and all of that, I am a sucker for fucking James Bond, man.
So what do you think? Is it always a different 007 or is it just reboots or remakes of 007?
It's like 007 being like a
Like just a code name for like an agent.
Yeah, and it's just like interchanged.
Yeah, because I mean I've heard of that. I don't know if that's like a theory or if that's like the stuff is. Because that's how some people were trying to rationalize having a woman take over the role. And I was like, well, why don't we just make another 00, whatever. Like, she could be 005, 009, higher, lower number. I don't give a shit. And somebody might get mad. Why is it a lower number? I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. But I don't know. Because I don't know if that theory is true, that it's always just a different person taking over the moniker 007, or if it's just like, hey, 007, people just like it.
Different adventures.
Yeah, so we just keep kind of like remaking it, kind of.
Different actors. Different points in 007's career.
Yeah. Because, yeah, people were complaining about them casting a woman for it. And I was like, I kind of understand because they keep trying to recast roles and, races and genders and stuff like that. At a point, you really don't need to do that when you could just make an original new story in the universe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's definitely probably one of the better ways to go. But even if they recasted 007 as a woman, it's like, I mean, I don't think that's too big of a problem.
Wouldn't it be cool if instead of being 007, it was like a counter spy? It's like, she's like the Bond girl. But like the movie is her like doing things to like set Bond up and like spy on him and shit.
They should totally do that. That Eric, why the fuck? Write the script. We'll take it to Hollywood. It's like, Don, that's actually a really good idea. Like if they had
like in Perfect Dark, there was that counter op because there's like co-op and then there was counter op.
Yeah.
Somebody plays as Mr. Blonde.
Yeah, no.
Gotta sabotage Joanna.
They should totally do that. They should have. The next Bond universe or whatever the storyline they set up, they should have like a spin-off tie-in.
I feel like any deviations from a formula that's been working for 50, 60 years.
That's very true. It's gonna
shouldn't really be tinkered with too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. That it's an established IP. You really don't need to have like 60 years.
Instead of just trying to cater and pander to I feel like
you might as well just say
there's like a rushed incentive to be inclusive. Because like I get being inclusive and telling stories from points of view and perspectives that haven't had mainstream exposure. But if you just like rush to like change everything, like that's kind of just like.
And the fact that they have all these characters,
it's taking any sort of art or purpose because art is supposed to serve the purpose.
Yeah.
And it's kind of stripping anything of that out just to try and get a quick bite on the line.
And that's true. And they have like I was saying, they have so many different characters in these movies that they can perspectives from anybody. They could pick some random dude and just be like, oh, he was in the room and this happened and now he does this or something like that, And they can make that dude have his own movie. And then it's just like, you got this random other perspective starting to tie in to this other property. But I mean, people don't. The winning formula nowadays is
Just prey on nostalgia.
pretty much.
I mean, I was talking to Jake the other day after the new Mario movie came out, cause Jake's been raving about the original Mario movie that we had as kids, like the whole time I've known him. Like he's like it's actually like a good movie. Like he's like it's not a good like Mario movie, but they took the creative license and went like creative with it. Like they did something like new. And in watching the new Mario movie, I was like really like, man, Jake was like totally like, he wasn't wrong. Cuz I had watched it a few months before the new Mario movie came out, and then as soon as we got home from the theater of the new one, we watched the old one, and I was like, yo, Jewel, you got to see the Mario movie that we had when we were kids.
I don't even think I've watched that one.
Days. I mean, it's as a movie, it's better. Like as
because it
like
stays truer to the.
Well, it doesn't stay true to the Mario formula or like anything. Like it's like a science fiction dystopian. Like they went balls to the wall with like the creativity idea of artistic
so
interpretation.
Like, how well do they?
But it's a better
take
movie because the new Mario movie is really just filled with a bunch of Easter eggs
nostalgia
and nods.
type stuff.
It's
How well would you say?
It's a love
though?
letter to people that have been playing video games for 30 years, and it's like it's cool to see what they did with the story, which is very minimal. Like the story is like but it's something that's supposed to be entertaining and great for kids, which it is, and it achieves that. And it's also something that like the adults who take their kids to go see it can enjoy because it's filled with a bunch of shit that like kids who've been playing games the last 10, 15 years might get, but it's stuff that
people in their like mid to late 20s and up.
When you grew up playing Nintendo,
the people that can actually afford movies.
It's definitely a love letter to that. But as far as like an actual movie, like quality of story and all that, like no, that shit from '93 is astronomically better than the new one.
Okay,
because the new one takes no risks. It's just a safe.
It's just using all the.
It's just a safe, play it cool formula. Like they don't really experiment or try anything new with what they were given, which is I guess understandable because Nintendo is overseeing the animation and they are very stringent with their properties.
They're very strict about their stuff.
They are notorious. But
they'll launch a takedown notice if you even have a.
The new Mario movie wasn't bad.
Music.
But it's in comparison to the old one, it's what the movie industry is kind of, well, I guess most industries have been shifting to the last few years, is that nostalgia grab.
But like so I've never seen the first one. How well would you say that they kind of pushed the technological boundaries of what they could accomplish back then? Because like 90s movies
in like 92 or 93, early 90s.
Somewhere
I'd
earlier.
say it was good. I mean, I loved it as a kid.
Oh, definitely. You would have.
How many times I watched that shit as a kid, and then as I got older, I was like, man, this shit fucking sucks. I was like, it's cool and all, but man, I was like, it's not what I wanted from a Mario movie. And then, time goes by, and then Nintendo's produced Mario movie is, I guess, what kids wanted when the original Mario movie came out.
Yeah, because nowadays the CGI that we have is obviously, well, depending on what games.
Well, the first Mario movie's live action.
Yeah.
And it's all practical effects. And stuff.
So, but it's like now we can actually take that and then make like a whole movie out of CGI and just have it look smoother. And because back then you wouldn't do that.
No.
You wouldn't have a whole movie made out of CGI. But there were some good CGI scenes in like games and stuff, kind of in the 90s, but mostly not really in the early 90s.
No,
Like you'd play a game in the '90s and you're like, oh, this looks great. And then the CGI cutscene would come on. You're like, holy shit, this looks better.
There's no way in hell they could have done an all CGI Mario movie.
No, I couldn't even imagine how expensive it would have been at that time.
I do like practical effects though.
I like practical more than I like CGI.
Yeah, I fucking hate CGI.
Like if you do CGI blood,
most
that's crazy.
Most of the effects in the original Mario movie are practical.
Somebody has like a blood pack on them and it explodes. Like actually, and it's like, oh shit. That's like damn, that adds a bit more to it. But when too many things are CGI nowadays because people don't want to put like the money into actual like props. But they'll put the money into CGI.
Yeah, practical effects is like super expensive.
Yeah.
Because you're using film and the effect. So if the shot doesn't go right or the way you want it, gotta reset it.
Yeah.
Reshoot it.
Yeah, like I saw a video earlier today. I forget. I think it was just like some short. I didn't actually watch it, but I saw like, you scroll by it, you could see like a second or two of what the video's about, and it was like the Ken Wick for some reason. The John Wick where he's getting chased on the motorcycle and he's got the guys chasing after him, and it was all green screen, and even the guys on the motorcycles had like green screen suits on, so you didn't have to put on actual gear and stuff. And I was like, man, that's just crazy. Like they could have actually pulled that off, in real life. I mean, depending on everybody's skill level, obviously, but I guess they didn't. Obviously, you're gonna mess up some motorcycles and all this other stuff. So it's easier to just do a CGI and not have anybody really get hurt or something. Now, if Jackie Chan was in it, he that dude was. Dude, I watched his.
Call the cops on everybody for getting high and trying to use green screens.
Probably so. I watched not his latest movie, one of his movies that came out in I think the last 3 to 4 years. I forget exactly what it was called, but it was pretty cool. It had a lot of CGI effects. Well, kind of. I'd say it was a medium on CGI. But this dude is, I don't know how many years old at that time, and he's still doing his own. Dude, he was like, I think they were on like the Sydney Opera House, and he's like running along the side of it, or kind of falling and running along the side of it. And I was like, damn, this dude is, in his like 60s almost? Or he is 60s? And he's just running alongside this building. And he's like flopping alongside it, kind of getting hit. I was like, that is crazy. I wonder if I could be like Jackie Chan when I grow up. Running alongside the Sydney Opera House.
Well,
I mean, if I could
wait like 20 years and go try.
I could do it. I'll just make the next version.
You want to go run along the Sydney Opera House?
Make the next version of Jackass, and that'll allow me to do it. Hi, I'm Jordan. Welcome to Jackass. Today we're going to be running alongside the walls of the Sydney Opera House. Starts cutting to me running along. No, I'd probably just fall. I mean, he was holding on to like some cable, but as he ran, the cable kept coming further and further down because the rungs were being broken. And I was just like, man, I wonder how much of this like they just kind of did in one take.
All right, Jackie, you get a one take. Make it or fall, and you fall.
Dude, if he would have fell from that, it would have been over. I'm still not. I don't know how Jackie Chan's still alive, honestly.
Yeah, that one fall he took in
What, his early years? Wasn't that like one of the worst ones? He broke his leg.
Story. The one where he goes like 13 stories just through all these awnings. He like jumps down.
I saw that. I saw a clip of that.
Yeah, he crashes through. I forgot what.
Didn't he have like he was hanging on to something that was just kind of going down with him? But he was hitting the awnings.
And he goes through all the awnings until he hits the ground and he got like concussed.
Damn, did he hit the ground? Holy shit. I just saw a video showing some of his stunts, and I remember he was going down, and then right when he got to the end, the rope also stopped him. But I don't know, he did like some fucking spin and then like stood up. And I was like, God damn. Like, yeah, it's sure it's all cloth, but with the force you're hitting him to rip through them all, that's still gonna hurt. That would make a great commercial though. If you had Jackie Chan try to run through your awning or fall through it and it held up. Yeah.
Not even Jackie Chan can fall through this.
Fucking Jackie Chan endorses this message, man.
This is the strongest awning ever.
I remember when I was like, what was it? Probably about 11 to 12. I always saw this damn awning commercial on TV. And I want to say I was about 11, 12. You've probably seen it too. I don't remember what I was watching. But it came on so fucking often. And they were like, oh, you can get this awning installed on the side of your home.
For only $4.99, and the guy's like, they changed the price every couple years, but they never like updated the video.
Probably.
So
that's probably
I know what you're talking about.
Fuck. I'm just gonna type in awning commercial on YouTube and see if it pops up.
It'll be the first one that pops up.
Probably so, because how many fucking awning commercials are there? How many people need to advertise awnings?
You'd be surprised.
I mean, I'd totally buy an awning if I had a use for it.
Only $699, and I forgot what the price was the first time they shot that commercial. But every time they updated it,
that's right fucking here.
They would change the price, but his lips were out of sync with what was going on. Because they updated the voice work, but they didn't like reshoot it. Yeah, this one. Sunsetter.
Yeah, Sunsetter. It's like the first one that pops up. I'm gonna play it, but lower the volume.
I think we got 30 seconds before we get DFCA'd.
Right. Oh yeah, and these are manual awnings. These aren't even like electric. Is that a beer she has?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're drinking, but it looks like they put beer in the picture.
Protection from the sun's harmful rays.
You're gonna get fucked up while they record this commercial.
Oh yeah,
you were right.
See, his fucking lips are out of sync.
Yeah, you get a free 200.
How much was it in this one? $999.
Was it not? Is that what he said?
I don't know. Rewind it.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna say it again. They're just gonna pop.
No. It's not gonna have his lips out of sync though.
Your certificate. that has to be. That has to be a voiceover.
See?
Yeah.
See?
It was. What was that? A 4?
I have no idea, man. His lips definitely didn't say 5 though.
Wait a second. Wait, you're watching the commercial after they dubbed it over.
1,200, 400. I don't know.
Even know.
Yeah, see, that's the only voiceover work they updated was the price.
Yeah.
Everything else is the same, and it's out of sync with his fucking lips.
It is. Calling out for this free awning idea kit.
And we used to laugh our asses off at this commercial.
Oh, there we go. So it was
$599, but
so it was
he didn't say 5, like you could totally tell.
So what, it was like 800 in this commercial maybe?
Probably 7 or 8.
Because then they give that certificate and they could bring it down to $600. Well, who would want to do that? So that's one of those mail-in ones. They gotta
mail-in rebate.
You gotta. Well, I have actually. I can't talk shit about mail-in rebates. I've done it.
One of my pieces of art has a mail-in rebate.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
How much is it?
So
I'm gonna buy it and
the price is it's $999 with a $300 mail-in rebate.
Oh shit!
Cause it's that iPhone piece that I did, the one that looks like a giant iPhone with the giant iPhone on it.
Yeah.
So I made it the price of an iPhone. And then with the rebate, it's like the price of, I think when the original iPhone first came out, I think it was like $699 or $799.
So you should totally
so I priced
make a
it
commercial.
And then, I should make a commercial for the piece of art.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. You know what? I think I will.
It's promotion right there. All you gotta do is make like a 30-second maybe
like
commercial.
Just like a little infomercial.
Put it up. Put it on your thing as a short, or put it on Facebook as a reel. Because whenever I did that, whenever we came back from Thailand and we were drinking in the airport, I made that a shareable reel. Like, so it went out to like fucking everybody.
Oh yeah.
And it got like, I think it's still apparently still getting views. I think last it told me.
The one where we were just pouring it out of the bottle.
Yeah.
Into those party cups.
Yeah. It told me like recently like my reels had like 250 views since then. And I'm like, people are still looking at this. I didn't know like. I thought when I did that, because I mean we were drinking, I thought I was kind of just sharing it to my shit. I didn't know I was like making it a reel for like the whole world or whoever the fuck would see. Someone had told me I had
It's
like
on the internet, Jordan.
yeah, it's fucking internet. It's a series of tubes, and it's going through 'em.
World can see.
It's going through those vacuum tubes like they have at the bank. It's just getting delivered to people. Just zzz. Somebody else gets it. Oh, look, this is cool, and then they send it off back in the tubes.
And then it goes.
Then
to
that
more
tube has
tubes.
reached 250 something people. That's fucking. I mean, when that dude said it, the internet is a series of tubes, I laughed at him. Turns out he might be right.
That's what it is.
Should ask like ChatGPT, what is the internet? And if it says a series of tubes, we gotta shut it down. It knows too much.
We gotta shut it down.
Have you used any of those?
Fuck no.
I only used whenever.
I watched. I think Dustin showed me a little bit of them and how they worked, and then Jake was explaining it to me. Cause Dustin was showing me like ChatGPT and all the other ones. He asked one to write a Bob Dylan song about
Wow.
the conflict in Ukraine, and it was fucking eerily, creepily like
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. And then Jake was showing me how the image programs worked.
Hey, Bob Dylan's the one that sings all funny, right?
Yeah, Bob Dylan's that annoying motherfucker.
There must be some kind of way out of here. Didn't he do a cover of that?
No, Jimi Hendrix did a cover of that. The original was Bob Dylan.
Oh, the original was.
Yeah, the original
Well,
was Bob
fuck. I
Dylan.
wish the original was Jimi Hendrix.
No. Bob Dylan did the original.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. That's pretty interesting, though. Me and my friends, we always make fun of how Bob Dylan sounds. Just because he has this weird, I guess, lack of rhythm. I don't know what his accent. Maybe it's his accent. But it's funny. I mean, rap has one of those too. You know, Silk the Shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he. I don't know what's going on with him.
I don't know what's going on.
Because every time he's on a song, I feel like Master P and them just put him on a song because he was signed to a label and like, we gotta get some money out this guy. Silk the Shocker.
We gotta get some money out of this guy.
Silk the Shocker just comes in and he's just all over the place, and it's like, what the fuck? What? At least he makes sense though. He's not like one of the new rappers nowadays where it just doesn't make sense. He makes sense. He's just not on beat, on cue at all. But I mean, hey, he's made more money rapping than I have, and I mean, I'm not a rapper though, so I guess I can't really rag on him either.
All right, we're gonna start making fat beats, and you're gonna do the Bob Dylan thing.
Oh, I already E Money, E Money and J Dillon.
Dude, I found my keyboard. I bought this keyboard. Like,
oh, for real?
A couple years ago.
Wait, where'd
like
you
a
find
little
it
mini
at?
one.
What do you?
Down in the art room. I was like with some other shit, but I can't find the fucking power cord.
I might have one for it. I got random power cords around here, like a lot.
I'll scour my room and the art room some more when I get home, but I could not find it because I was like, dude, I'm gonna bring this fucking shit over and we'll fuck with the keyboard during the podcast.
Dude, I can plug it in with this. I got the cables for it. We have an extra. Oh, we got a mic tied into it right now, but I can unplug that. Well, yeah, I can unplug that mic and you can totally just send it straight in.
Yeah, then we could start taking samples and stuff.
We're gonna start turning into what's his fucking name that made that Jeff Bezos song?
Jeffrey Bezos.
That fucking yeah.
That song is so fucking funny.
Bezos, Jeffrey Bezos. Fuck, what is his name? I just heard it the other day too. I was listening to a song by him. It's not too important. It'll come to me later randomly watching. I'd be like, oh yeah, it's just yell out his name. I fucking knew it.
You could just Google Jeffrey Bezos song real quick, and he'll
Yeah.
probably tell you immediately.
I was really just trying to figure out on top of my damn head. Damn, her face is creepy as shit.
Then you paused it at a very inopportune time.
I know.
for
I
her.
turned around and she's just like, wow.
She looks like every bitch in the 90s that would complain about everything.
Oh yeah, she probably does. Probably didn't sell enough awnings. Bo Burnham. God damn it. I was like, man, I know this
Bo
name.
Burnham's the one that did that? I
Yeah.
didn't realize that.
Yeah, Bo
Did
Burnham.
he do that during his little
He did that during COVID.
COVID,
Apparently.
whenever everybody was locked in, whenever he was doing his little lock-in.
Yeah. Funny thing
Shit.
is, I think Jake was the one that told me that and then showed me the song.
Yeah, because I remember.
Bezos, Jeffrey Bezos.
That's
It's a
funny.
catchy song.
I had no idea that was Bo Burnham.
Oh, you watched the video? Yeah, I think he's on a keyboard just fucking hammering it out too. It's so perfect. I think I listened to this after I left Amazon, and I was like, yeah, this would totally be like a song they would play during like the warm up stretches or something. I would totally do that.
All right, guys, it's time to worship Bezos.
Yeah. That's exactly what I would do. I'd do it. If they have, well, I guess nobody really cares about the founder of DoorDash. I was about to say I go to Warehouse and jam that. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I have listened to that up there. So every day I go into work though, I take my speaker. I'm the only person that goes in the warehouse and takes their speaker. So I'll just be over here like fucking jamming my music out loud on my speaker. I mean, I keep it within a reasonable like limit according to who's around me. But like if nobody's around me, oh dude, I'm cranking that shit up. Like Saturday, it was just me and one other coworker. I was going around
blaring.
I was going around the warehouse just fucking blaring that shit. Not this shit, but I forgot what I was listening to.
That would be funny, just going through the warehouse.
Yeah.
Blaring this.
CEO something something. Born in 1984, Jeffrey. Was he born in 1984? That would make him. Yeah.
There's no way he's older than that.
I'm pretty sure.
64 maybe.
Nah, man, I don't think he's that old.
There's no way he was born in 84. That means he's 6 years older than me. There's no way he is 6 years older than me. He's like 26 years older than me.
He's 59.
He's 59.
Okay.
See?
What was he born?
26 years older
64.
than me.
Okay. I was like, I knew it's something for. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I don't know, cause I know he's up there, but he's not that fucking old. He's 59 years old.
He looks like Dr. Evil.
He does.
Like, he looks like the legitimate, like, Dr. Evil, bro. He looks like the real version of
I was just about
Mike
to say, like, if
Myers,
you look at, like, his
Joe
eye
Phil.
nowadays, he has, like, the...
He's even got that crooked, weird eye.
Yeah, he's got the crooked eye nowadays. Jesus, he looks like he's telling everybody we got to go to fucking Jonestown, and...
He does look like a Jonestown guy right there.
He does. Yeah, he's definitely like a evil villain now, or he's gonna be one sooner or later.
He already is.
After he gets off his fucking mega yacht, he's gonna be like, now I'm gonna take over the world. Just went on a little vacation. He like presses some fucking remote, and then it just makes everybody what you call it.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey,
Oh, what you got there?
black and shrimp taco.
Oh.
And what you call them green things? Brussels sprouts. Honey
Brussels
glazed.
sprouts.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Honey glaze. Isn't
Honey
that kind of
glazed Brussels sprouts?
contradictive to the Brussels sprout?
No.
No, I guess that honey's pretty healthy.
It's kind of like the bitter and the sweet.
I heard
With a little bit of bacon sprinkled.
I heard Brussels sprouts are kind of
Brussels sprouts the tits.
intense nastiness.
I love Brussels sprouts.
Oh.
Not bad. They're just good.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts.
Well, I don't think I've had one before, so thank you. I'm about to try them.
Man.
You're welcome. Good to see you, Eric.
Good to see you.
See, my mom just walked in and she brought me some Brussels sprouts. Honey glazed Brussels
with
sprouts.
a little bit of bacon on them too. She said there was some.
Oh, is there bacon on it?
She said there's
Oh,
bacon
fuck yeah.
pieces on top.
That sounds great. I mean, minus the Brussels sprout part. But I don't think I would
Man,
just
I
want.
gotta take you to Pitch 25.
I still haven't been there. I've heard of it a couple of
Bro,
times.
They have these Brussels sprouts there. Anytime I'm downtown, for any reason.
Isn't Pitch 25 like some type of golf thing?
No, it's like a sports bar
Oh,
with a indoor like futsal.
futsal.
It's like indoor soccer. It's like a tiny like.
Oh, okay. That's probably what I saw.
It's like that, and they play cornhole there.
Of course, they have cornhole.
They've got little hammocks that you can sit on.
Are you good at
outside.
cornhole?
Terrible at cornhole.
Derek, what the fuck? Gotta revoke your white card, man.
Well, Cornhole's fucking lame. I don't know
Cornhole
what to-
is
I don't know what to
kind of
tell you.
lame. I got
Like-
into it, I think for like a year, but only whenever like I would meet up with my friends and like they would bring their cornhole boards, and I'd played a little bit. But ever since then, now every time I see cornhole, I'm like, yeah, cornhole's kind of fucking lame.
Cornhole's lame as shit.
But it's like one of those games you just like get wasted to, and
Yeah, and just
you laugh
play.
at people. Like, yeah, you threw it too far, you fucking idiot. And it's,
it's like horseshoes or
I mean, it's pretty much horseshoes, but just throwing a sack into a hole, if you can. Why do you say, what's that fucking horseshoe and hand grenade saying? Nothing.
close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Oh, I guess I understand that.
Because if you're close with a horseshoe, you still get a point. If you're close with a hand grenade, you still might get the enemy.
I don't know how horseshoes works. I thought you
No, a ringer gets you like 5 points or something, and then if you like, the closer you are to the stake, like that's how you like either score points or like cancel your opponent's points. But like a ringer is always worth like I think like 3 or 5.
Oh, so it's pretty much
It's
old
like,
school cornhole.
It's like cornhole, but it's with horseshoes.
Wow. Have you ever played horseshoes?
I have. I've played horseshoes a few times.
Are you good at horseshoes?
Not
Damn.
really,
Oh.
but I'm better at horse. I was better at throwing a horseshoe than I was a cornhole bag.
Fuck. That's pretty cool.
Horseshoes is cool.
Horseshoes like a
'cause
precursor to a
when
boomerang.
you throw it in a certain way, you'll get it to like
Hook on.
hit the thing.
Yeah, horseshoes sound like a wild western boomerang.
Horseshoes.
Just imagine somebody having horseshoes as a weapon.
That's pretty psychotic.
Hey, back in the Wild West, you gotta use what you gotta use.
What if they had like a shoe to horse hoof? Like what if they had like they were using a horse's like leg, like the lower part of the leg, as like a club, but the hoof was horseshoed, so it had like the metal on it.
Oh, like the horse actually using it to stomp on somebody?
No.
Oh,
Like
wait, say
what
that
if
again.
what if somebody ran around with like a horse leg as a weapon, like a club?
Oh,
But
I missed that part.
but
Okay, that changes everything. Yeah, that's pretty
that's
fucking.
your
Dude, no,
horseshoe-
I
that's your
would
horseshoe as a
totally
weapon. The crazy
run.
guy doing that.
I'd come at that's a beefy, it's a beefy leg probably. that's gonna
No,
hurt.
it's an equestrian leg.
That's gonna hurt more than a fucking baseball bat, dude. Somebody running around like that's just psychotic right there. Running around with a horse leg, using the horseshoe on it to take people out. No, get the fuck away from me.
They start neighing like a horse.
Yeah, totally leaving that area. I'm not staying around. That's like something out of a scary movie. They probably put that in a game. Kind of like what was that fucking game that was
Manhunt.
Manhunt? That's gruesome with the pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like Manhunt.
I'd love to see a new Manhunt.
You
That's
know,
never gonna happen though.
the world can't handle Manhunt.
Manhunt
nowadays.
was a product of its time, and even at that, it barely.
It
got away
barely
with
got
being
out.
A product of its time.
Manhunt was barely
Manhunt,
released. Did they have two Manhunts?
There's 2 of them, but the second one is nowhere near as graphic as the first.
Yeah, they had to tone it down.
Because that first one,
Wasn't that Rockstar that made
it
that
was
too?
Rockstar. Rockstar's made some of the most envelope pushing, content wise and like just like engine wise games. Like you look at how detailed all the games that they have built, even on minimal
Yeah.
hardware. Like the original Grand Theft Autos, the top down ones.
Yeah, I played them. I played those.
Those are very fucking detailed for like what they are and like when
Yeah,
they
there's
came
plenty of
out.
stuff in there. No, I do. Damn. Now I want to play like the top down
Table
GTA.
tennis. You want to play table tennis?
If I had table tennis in here,
That
I'd
was a fun ass fucking game too.
totally be down with some table tennis. Wait, do they have a table tennis game? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Rockstar Games presents table tennis.
Oh, I didn't play that one.
Yo, man, that shit was fucking fun, dude.
Huh.
It was so fucking cool.
Rockstar table tennis.
Yeah.
I got too much shit over here. I keep I don't know why I moved the vodka bottle and the cannon way on my keyboard, and I got that fucking broth.
Yeah, I think Manhunt and Red Dead Revolver were probably my two favorite Rockstar games growing up. Cause we loved Rockstar. Jeffrey Bezos Rockstar.
Is that was it?
You forgot to take out Jeffrey Bezos.
Fuck it. We're gonna see if Jeffrey Bezos was in table tennis. Oh well, it just showed up a video of him playing table tennis. Cause I totally want to see Jeffrey Bezos play table tennis. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's like really detailed.
Oh yeah, no, I see on the Xbox 360 too. So yeah, they would definitely want to make that pretty detailed.
It was a very fun game.
Yeah, too bad GTA 5 came out and everybody just kind of kept buying it, so they have made shit else. Imagine.
Axel told me that GTA 6 isn't gonna have Dan Houser. Apparently, the last game that Dan Houser has like anything to do with, like writing wise, is gonna be Red Dead. So, GTA 6, if there is one, is not gonna have.
Oh yeah, they already said that it's in pre-production right now. I think.
Oh well, shit.
They already because there was a leak a couple of months back, and it actually shows it's gonna be in Vice City. And so we're gonna go back to Vice City for GTA 6 apparently.
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
Vice City was always my favorite.
I just hope they I don't know, keep it kind of like the old Vice City.
You think they're gonna stick with the 80s?
Probably not.
What if they do like?
Because they already took San Andreas from
San
the 90s.
Andreas, because yeah, San Andreas is like late 80s, early to mid 90s. GTA 5 is kind of modern.
I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe they're gonna bring Vice City up to date. Cause you know, at first they did say what they were gonna do with GTA Online,
early
especially.
2000s.
They could, but
like late 90s, early 2000s.
if they bring it up to the modern standards, whenever GTA 5 first came out, they said that they were gonna make different maps for it too. Like they were gonna bring like Vice City and stuff into the mix, and they never did because they just started working on the one island and adding up. Well, because obviously when it came out, there wasn't shit to do.
A lot of shit in GTA 5 though.
Yeah, so they added all that shit, and so that's why they never made another island. Because when it first came out, you were just like, you know, driving around, doing random shit. You get called for a mission that barely made you any money, and you did it.
So about online or?
Online.
Oh
yeah.
well, nobody gives a shit about that. GTA. Ugh.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the online.
No, fuck that.
Okay, yeah, no. They weren't gonna
give
add
a goddamn about the online portion.
They weren't gonna add a map for single player. Shit, they didn't even open the casino for single player. I don't think.
Who cares?
Which was supposed to be single player DLC at one point, but then they just kind of. I mean, it took them some years, but they opened it for the online portion. I've gambled away some GTA bucks, whatever they're called on that game. I think they're just called dollars.
I think so.
Well, I've gambled away some dollars. But
who gives a shit about all that though? My main concern is how's the story gonna be.
I liked it. Well,
because
online was fun to a point. Once they started putting in fucking oppressors and flying DeLoreans that shoot missile launchers and
yeah,
God, I mean, because those things like I bought like the seaplane that lands on water that can take and land off on water, and it's a VTOL. Because I was like, oh, this is awesome. This is something I've always wanted to like get my hands on. But when you have an oppressor bike that can just fly faster to it and shoot like 20 missiles. And you can't even use flares with your plane, like you just kind of go down because they're faster than you. They shoot missiles. I don't. And then they got I can't use my flares, so it's like, and even if I did, they shoot missiles way too quick. So a lot of the joy in GTA Online from just like kind of, you know, basking in the moment, going to the car shows and shit with other people that want to do all that, sucks because people will just fly by and blow you up, and it's like, well. Even if you try to do like
sounds like GTA Online.
Yeah, no, it's entirely GTA Online. Like even if you try to do one of your business runs, if you're in an online lobby, somebody's just gonna come and they're supposed to grief you technically because you get put on the map and shit like that. But it's just so easy to do when you have, like I said, a flying motorcycle that shoots missiles, and you never have to actually land. So yeah, I liked GTA Online for a minute, but they kept adding way too much random shit. That was OP. That and you can only play the same game for so many years on the same map. They added that island, but I didn't even finish the heist for that island. I didn't add enough vodka to this one. This is like straight mineral water. Not bad though, not bad. What are you looking at over there?
I remember seeing something about didn't the AG, isn't he like going under impeachment or something?
Oh yeah, the Attorney General Ken Paxton. He's getting impeached, or he is impeached, I think. I saw it today.
He has been impeached.
Haven't read an article. I don't know what he got impeached for, but I was like, damn. I mean, if you get impeached,
121 to 23.
Damn.
He's being referred to the Senate for trial on charges of bribery, abuse of office, and obstruction.
Damn, but what did
he? First impeachment since '75.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody's been impeached for a minute. But like, what are his actual what did he do? Because we saw the charges, but what did he do? Because I mean, shit, bribery and all.
An investigative committee unveiled.
Yeah, skim through it. Give me the goods.
Says the stunning vote came 2 days after an investigative committee unveiled the articles, and 2 days before the close of a biennial legislative session that saw significant right-wing victories, including a ban on transgender healthcare for minors, and restrictions on public universities, diversity efforts.
Sounds like they might have had him for something interesting.
I'm looking, hang on.
I mean, he's got 3 charges on him, so it definitely stuck. Because I heard about it. Well, I read the headlines of articles while I was at work, but I didn't actually look through any of them. I was just like, I've heard of this dude, but
he was being investigated for what members described as a years-long pattern of misconduct and questionable actions that include bribery, dereliction of duty, and obstruction of justice.
Damn.
They presented the case against him Saturday, and this article is 3 days old.
Dude got hit with dereliction.
Yeah, this was published on the 27th.
So he wasn't doing shit at
of May. We've been recording all these episodes, and we have no indication of like what day it is, and I think that's great. Like we should just like.
What do you mean?
Like never record, cause like we haven't like today, like just now.
Oh, like
we've never.
Today is the so-and-so.
We've never indicated like what day it is.
I actually every time
we should like keep that up as long as we can.
Just I mean, it's a bit too late for that, Eric.
Well, I just did it like just now, but that's like one time.
No, my plan. No, just kidding.
no, my plan. Like, now we can say it's like a day in the future, and like nobody will know, and then we can like actually record something on that day and be like, hey.
Oh, I thought it was the 27th. Oh shit.
No, this article was published on the 27th. Today is the 30th.
Never mind. Okay, yeah. I mean, because every time I upload the episodes, cause I don't upload them the same day we do them, and so I put like originally recorded on in the description.
Oh. Well, I had no idea. You completely undermined me.
Yeah, so it's like, Eric, I've been 2 steps ahead of your plan.
No.
I've already revealed the future. No.
I've already revealed the future.
So I was like, it's kind of too late for that. I kind of already, every time I upload, because I upload them like, I haven't even uploaded the last episode, actually. I was going to do that probably today or tomorrow, because I've just been getting home from work and taking a nap or something like that. But I do need to upload those other this episode and then the last episode. Shit, I almost had 3 episodes in the backlog. Right, if Sunday would have gone through. You still reading about what he's done?
Yeah, just seeing what's going on.
Yeah, I was kind of
There's some-
expecting some type of like I did not have sex with that woman type thing going on.
Have sexual relations
Kind of surprised.
with Slippy. I
Kinda
need to find that website, dude. I don't know. I don't remember what the fuck it was called.
Slippy?
I didn't tell you about that.
No.
There's this website that I found back in high school. It's probably not even on the fucking internet anymore. It shows.
You check that archive?
No, I mean I can't even remember what the name of the fucking website is. I can ask some people, maybe they'll know. But it was this photo of Bill Clinton at that press conference, and behind him was just like this repeated pattern of the cover art of Star Fox 64. And the only thing the website did, it was literally just like that, and it just, like, you go to the website, and it shows that picture, and then just plays this audio clip of Bill Clinton going, I did not have sexual relations with, and
That
then
sounds
it cuts
awesome.
in this audio clip of Slippy from Star Fox, where he's like, Slippy, like, saying his name. So it's Bill Clinton being like, I did not have sexual relations with
Slippy.
Slippy. And that's all the website was. Like, it was literally just that audio clip looping back and forth.
That's
And
so stupid.
that picture of Bill Clinton with, like, yeah, the Star Fox 64, and there's like a picture of Slippy somewhere.
I think Bill Clinton would be an interesting man to meet, especially back then. I could only imagine meeting Bill
You
Clinton
want
back
fries with that.
then. What was that?
Huh?
I said, what was that?
You want fries with that?
So shit. Yeah,
'Cause he
yeah,
always
Bill.
eat McDonald's, bro. You don't remember that Big Mac attack?
I don't think I've seen that either.
Oh. Yeah, Bill Clinton was always eating McDonald's.
He's supporting America.
Always fucking munching down on Mickey D's back.
That's
in
what
the
you
day.
got to do, man. If you're not American, if you don't eat Mickey D's.
That's
Shit,
not
we
true.
had Mickey D's once when we were in Thailand.
No, we had Burger King.
What? That
Oh,
was
wait,
great.
we had McDonald's.
Yeah, when we were
fries,
going
so
back to Pattaya, right?
we did have those fries.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I really just wanted French fries.
Yeah, I just wanted French fries too. That's how America
I'd eat
gets you.
French fries like every fucking.
You go to McDonald's in another country, you just eat fries.
fries.
And next thing you know, you're ordering a Big Mac.
24/7 fries.
Next thing you know, you're applying for a green card for America so you can go live there, and then you get fat.
I want to go to the source of McDonald's and just eat. You're saying that's what people want to come to America for? They're like, oh,
yeah. I mean, hell, when you said the source, I immediately thought, like, does McDonald's headquarters have, like, a McDonald's in it?
I'm pretty sure McDonald's headquarters.
Like, do you think it's, like, open to the public on, like, the first floor or
Probably
some
not.
shit?
It's probably like, what if it's like executive, like crazy, like gourmet McDonald's?
I need
What
to
if it's
see
like
that.
the idea of McDonald's menu, but like the food and all that is like actual like high quality.
It looks high quality and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that'd be crazy.
Kobe
Like,
beef double cheeseburgers.
Oh.
They're just like they're just smushing these pieces of Kobe beef in their little flat iron.
I was like, I kind of want that.
It's like everything's the same. It's just like the ingredients are higher quality.
Dude, I want it,
They're just
yeah.
like, they're just
Some
fucking all
Wagyu
this
beef
nice
and your
shit up.
goddamn fucking, what's that burger I would get up there? Your mushroom Swiss prime rib or something like that. Got some type
What
of...
if they have Burger King at McDonald's headquarters? Like,
That.
What if like nobody knows?
But what if nobody... Oh, like, just the
yeah,
general
like,
public?
What if there's like something that's not McDonald's in the McDonald's HQ? And it's like, you know what?
That's how they get... That's
This
how
is
they
here.
stay ahead of their competition. They serve their employees and they're like, what do you think? What do we need to change? How can we stay on top of this? It's like, oh my God.
Tell us how we alter the Krabby Patty formula now.
Exactly. It's fucking like corporate espionage by McDonald's. You take
You know
it's
what
his-
is funny?
what?
They finally started handing out mac sauce in cups, like the little sauce packets. Cause I was
Oh,
jonesing
yeah.
for some fries and mac sauce.
I did
a
see
few
that.
weeks ago. I was like, man, I really just want some McDonald's fries. I'm gonna go get some fries.
Yeah, so
And they
them
were
just
like,
giving
want
you
any
like
sauce? And I was like, yeah, can I get like a cup of mac sauce or two? Like just like.
Did
a
they
little
get?
cup.
I mean,
They were like,
because
yeah, and then they put like these little cups of sauce in there, and they were blue, and I was like, the fuck is this shit?
you. Because before, I think this might be something I saw on the internet. Somebody asked for mac sauce, but they put it, or maybe it was you.
They used to put it in like little nugget trays. Or
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Ever since, cause I used to ask for mac sauce.
And they'd
like,
give
back
you
in
the
high
nugget
school
tray,
and
like the
stuff.
4-piece nugget tray.
Yeah, like back in high school, I'd always be like, man, I want some mac sauce for my fries.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one day when you
And,
got them, and I was
yeah,
like,
they
they gave it
used
to him
to-
in a
They
fucking
used
nugget
to
tray.
just right out of the caulk gun, cause like all the sauces, they're in like those little guns.
Yeah, it's cotton guns.
They're like a caulking gun.
I like the noise you make for that.
Yeah.
Just imagine them in the kitchen.
That's what. Yeah. Making that noise to get the sauce out.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
That sound like, oh god, I can only see
That's
it.
what it. That's the noise that it makes. So
I can see it. I can totally see it.
that's what it does.
Is it really?
You squeeze the little, and well, I mean, it's a little bit springier sounding than that, but
Okay.
that's like the noise the sauce makes when it hits the fucking.
That's fun. I had no idea, but that's just funny. With a caulk gun, just fucking squeeze.
That's what it is. It's a giant.
They really
like,
use it just a caulk
it's
gun.
a giant tube, and you pull this fucking thing. It's literally like
Like a
how
caulk- yeah.
caulk gun
Like the
looks.
grease gun kind of.
Yeah, like a grease gun or a caulk gun.
So,
Like
yeah,
it
like a
literally
caulk gun,
like
yeah.
it loads like that, but it's
That's
and
crazy.
It functions in the same way.
I
It's the little thin thing that holds the cylinder, and it's like a little clasp grip.
I found it so funny
handle.
because at first I was like, he just missaid. Like I was thinking of, like you were trying to talk about like the fucking pumps, you know, when they like
Like
you.
the self-serve pumps at the movie theaters.
Yeah, yeah. So I thought you were trying to like talk about the pumps and you were talking about the caulk gun, but when you when you kept doing that motion, and I was like, oh, he's fucking serious in the
No.
noise. I was like, oh, they're really with a caulk gun. Just
Really?
that's why I was like, okay, I can understand that. I can.
Got like
understand.
a rack of them up there.
That's fucking wow.
Because I
There's a
think
rack
they
of
do
'em?
the mac sauce like that. Like, well, basically any of the sauces, and then the ketchup and mustard, and like you remember the Air Zuka from back in the day?
Jesus Christ, no, but I'm gonna look it up
You
now.
don't know what the Air Zuka was?
I might have.
It was like this giant. It was like it looked like a giant empty gun, and it had like this rubber band. It was like a slingshot, but it had like
Oh,
this
okay,
plastic
yeah.
bag.
I've
on it,
seen
and you
these
let it go,
before.
and it just shoots air out of it. It's like
Yeah.
an air cannon.
I've seen
The
these.
ketchup and mustard and things like shaped like that, and then you just like
Jesus Christ.
click the button.
I like how you. It's
But
like
yeah, mac sauce in packet cups now, and I was like, fucking mind blown. I was like, oh,
they still
I
make
guess
the Azuka.
a bunch of other fucking people that are crack addicts for fucking mac sauce
And I probably had a
kept
Big Mac,
asking all over the place.
but I couldn't say for sure if I've had a Big Mac. I think I've had one.
The Big
but
Mac is awesome.
Apparently, this mac sauce is
It's
the
got
shit.
3 pieces of bread.
Because every time you go up there, you're like, yeah, I'll get the number. You sound like Big Smoke ordering. I'll get the number 1,
Get the
extra mac
number
sauce.
1, extra sauce.
Fucking get another number 1 large. A number 1 with extra mac sauce. 2 number 45s. 1 with cheese. Fucking love that. I remember failing that mission just to hear that order again. You get ketchup all over my seat, Smoke. Oh my god, that game was crazy. I was hoping for another story like that when we got to GTA 5, but we kind of got. We got a cool intertwining 3-person story. Because I remember when they were trying it out with GTA 4, like one of the DLCs, they did that or something. I think.
What? There's a gay Tony.
I think it was it Gay Tony?
Yeah, gay Tony.
Well, you had 2 people you could play or something.
And there was
The Lost and the Damned.
that's it. The Lost of the Dam, which was the motorcycle one.
Yeah, I didn't play much of either.
Pretty sure Gay Tony's where you played as yeah, you played as somebody else too. You didn't.
Yeah,
play
you played as
didn't-
somebody
You
else.
didn't play as Nico in that one.
Nah, I forget his name. Because I barely played the Battle of Gay Tony. The only thing I hopped on it for was the enhanced multiplayer. because they changed up some of the things whenever that one came out. I think for Lost and Damned, I don't think there were too many different things for multiplayer, but when the Battle of the Gay Tony came out, they changed up some of the multiplayer shit. Like the fucking Annihilator, the big ass helicopter had exploding bullets. I love chasing people in that thing and just fucking them up. But I don't really. That was like the biggest change I remember. I think probably some other things you could do. I don't know. But clothing you could put on your character. You know, they didn't really have customization like GTA 5 had. That's for sure. But they tried to add a couple things. But this is before like games were like live services or whatever they call them nowadays.
Oh, before they got totally fucked over.
Yeah, now you got to keep buying damn DLC. Back then it was like, all right, they came out with like some big DLC, and then like, you know, maybe like a year later they came out with like another big DLC, and you pay like $20 for each, and everything was golden. And it was cool, cause that was it. You just pay that money, and there was no microtransactions. There was none of that. Nowadays you gotta buy this, but then there's some other stuff on the side. And it's just so you gotta spend like $50. I mean, I understand they got to make more money because I would say they're putting more effort into these new games, but that's obviously not entirely true. Because EA just keeps blowing shit out its ass and then charging $60-$70 for something. I think probably like most of the games EA's put out, with the exception of probably like the Jedi games, which I believe EA put out too, have been fucked since the start. They had that Monster Hunter game that came out that apparently runs like shit or something like that. 2042 had a really rocky start. Don't even get me started on the fucking Madden games. Those have been trash for the last couple of years. I haven't even played those. Man, what else? I mean, they fumble so many things nowadays. It's crazy. And they still want you to buy the game, and then microtransactions, and then DLC when it comes out. It's ridiculous. I just want to buy a game and enjoy it. Next thing you know, they're going to be putting ads in games while you're playing single player. It's going to be one of those creeping ads that comes up.
That's not going to happen, don't say it.
I hope not. But I just don't know, man. I just don't know anymore. The landscape is terrible for gamers because they keep trying to milk you for money, and we're just trying to enjoy some games on our off time. Well, unless you're like, you know, pro player, and then you're just trying to like, you know, beat everybody. Which, I told you, I won my 2 games at League yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. My 1 game, technically, but I won my 2 rounds in it. I really got lucky, though. Because I was about to just get eliminated. But the second game, she made the 8-ball and scratched at the same time. So that was like my first win. And then the second game, I just came back and beat her. Because the first game, I was getting my ass whooped because I couldn't get my rhythm down. And then I like came back and made almost all my shots just like back to back to back. And then I was on the 8-ball actually before she got to it. But I hit the pocket, one of the corners, and it just fucking bounced on the corners. And I was like, she's going to make that next shot. She's got this. And sure enough, she did. I think the second game, we both got down to the 8-ball, but she was on it first. And then that's when she scratched on the 8. And then the third game, I just came back and I just beat her. She still had like 2 balls on the table. It was a good game, though. Good game. I didn't know all this league shit. Like, you know, you can call it timeouts and all that.
Yeah.
I was like, timeout?
Yeah, and
Like,
get people to
give you
help
assistance?
Yeah.
I was
Game genies.
like, that's stupid. But not stupid. That's crazy.
No, it is stupid, though.
It is stupid. I forget, what's his name? I guess the team captain?
Robert?
Was it Robert? He was like, yeah, if you need, you just call timeout and just let me know. I was like, all right. But what's the ranking system on that?
I don't know. I've been so like lackluster and like, I
Look,
don't even know if I want to do it anymore.
I got drawn into this, god damn it.
I know. I feel so bad because
Did I get drawn in it because of you?
No.
Like how quickly you said no. Like a jar no. Because
I don't know, and like, apparently, the captain went and found like a bunch of other people to like hop on the team. Cause I was gonna feel bad. I was like, man, I don't even like really want to play anymore. And then like somebody got kicked off the team, so they went and found more people to play. And for some reason, like, I don't know why Mom asked you to play. And then like the fucking first day you show up to fucking play, she leaves.
yeah, I was like,
She's like, I'm done. I'm not going back.
what?
And yeah, she said she's done playing League. She got really mad.
God damn it. That was my first
Yeah,
day.
I know. I was like, I was like, Jordan comes up here, and I was like, oh, cool. Now I might be able to like just back off the team.
Man, fuck you guys.
Well, shit, they've got people, so you can leave without feeling bad.
Shit, I might instead of playing.
I just don't, man. The way to play successfully in a league like that is not fun to me. I like taking stupid, wacky, fun shots.
That's APA.
Huh?
That's APA though.
Yeah, but that's no. Like I take shots like that and try to intentionally make them. Like,
Oh, okay.
Like I don't just fucking shit shot.
Oh fuck it, you can
Play
still
pool
do
with
it. You
me,
don't even have
know
to.
How I shoot.
Yeah.
I don't like doing that, and like that's not
Yeah, it was
a
weird.
practical way to play with APA rules.
I had a shot go in that was like random as fuck, and I was walking off already, and the ball went in, and she's like, "Oh, you made one," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess you know."
Yeah, I hate those rules.
I was like, "Well, I guess I'm still going."
And I don't know. I just don't have fun. I like taking fun, creative shots and not having to lose the match.
Oh fuck! If she backs out, I might just bring Catone in because he was like, "I really want to play a league," and I was thinking about like I think a week before she asked me if I wanted to play. What is that fucking bar over there that we went to that's got the hammocks and stuff down the street? I can't remember the name of it, but they posted up a picture about how they were gonna have a league, and I was like, dude, I'd go to that bar and play a league. That's a cool bar. But I didn't know if I really wanted to do it. Then like a week later, your mom, I'm like asleep, and I wake up to a text like, hey, we know the person for our league. You want to play? I'm gonna go ahead and sign you up. Is that okay?
Oh my god!
And I'm like, well, I guess why not? I mean, I got time on a Monday, and that's how I got sucked into it. But fuck, if you pretty much leaving and then she leaves, I mean, I won't feel too bad playing one game and backing out, you know, unless I bring Catone in and then, because I know he wants to play. Because I just enjoy playing, you know, with the friends and all that and drinking and smoking
Yeah,
a couple
same.
cigars. I'm not trying to go up there and play serious league. Well, I say serious, but really APA, playing the APA game, it was just like this woman, I think she came back and she made one of my balls. And I was like, that was actually mine. She's like, oh, my bad. It's ball in hand. And I'm like, I'm just going to take it from right here. She's like, oh, no, it's ball in hand. I'm like, the ball was seriously right there in front of the other ball. I could have just hit it and it would have gone in. And I'm like, there's really no point in me doing ball in hand because it's, you know, it's right there. And she's like, oh, yeah, okay, I guess. And I was like, I only did ball in hand, I think, like twice because I was like, I mean, if this is how they play it, I guess.
I get.
It's just weird. Just taking the ball and putting it wherever you want rather than going back behind the line or something like that and just, you know, people will use the argument that it takes more skill when it's ball in hand because the other person has the upper hand if you mess up. I was like, I just think it takes more skill if you always start behind the line because you're not always going to have that perfect shot. Ball in hand, you can line up a perfect shot anytime you want. If they mess up, you get a perfect shot. Like, it's not none of that, okay, somebody messes up behind the line, you got to really try to
that's because the shot would be a lot harder to take for the person who gets the ball. So that way you could literally just take defensive shots that are gonna, instead of rewarding ball in hand, if it rewards going to the line, you, instead of taking a shit shot for like defense, and instead of getting, you know, ball in hand and they have to go behind the line, you could wind up giving them, you know, just as bad of a shot.
Wait, what do you mean you can?
Like, so like let's say if you don't have ball in hand, right? So like let's say if like a table scratch results in going behind the line.
Right.
You have no shot that you can make, and your defensive shot is to just, you know, take a shot that would result in your opponent getting the ball behind the line. You know that if they're behind the line, they have no good shots either. So you just you just touch the cue ball to get it to go behind the line. If it's ball in hand, when you do that, when you just touch the cue ball out of the way just to move the cue ball, if your opponent gets to put it anywhere they want, then by you doing that,
I just gave him a free shot, pretty much, I guess.
Because it's if you go behind the line in that situation, that's a disadvantage for the person who now is shooting. So like, if your defensive shot is to just move the cue ball.
So you're saying like if somebody just plays like an asshole?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where ball in hand's gonna come in, because if
that prevents them from just barely tapping.
Yeah, because then you could just, instead of giving a ball in hand, you could just sit there and like take the infraction shot that gets them to go behind the line. But if they have no open shots behind the line, and you know this, then you can just keep doing that and fucking them up. Like, so to speed the game up and to be, you know, more fair.
Fuck
ball in hand.
Fuck ball in hand.
I actually like ball in hand. I think it's a great little match stipulation.
It's an interesting one. It just, and I could see why it's used to get rid of that. Somebody just tapping the ball and leaving it there. I mean, because even we don't do that, though. Like, if somebody tries to set up a defensive shot, they'll go for, like, you know, hitting the ball somewhere where it might be a little bit harder. Somebody get off their shot. But they're usually still going to hit, like, their ball or something like that.
Yeah.
But there's none of that, like, oh, I just tapped it. Whoops. Or not really whoops, but I tapped on purpose.
I just tapped it. Whoops.
Somebody did that shit. I'd be like, oh, fuck you. Because that's a great defensive move, though.
Yeah.
But, I mean, really, when you play against pool, it's all about, you know, hitting offense and defense the same. Getting a free shot, I would say.
Positioning.
Yeah, it's all about the positioning of it. That's one of the fun things about playing pool. So if somebody wants to come and be an asshole and do that, fucking go ahead, man. I'll bank that shit around and hit my ball.
I'll take this and I'll shove it right in your neck.
Alright, hold up, Linda. Yeah, she was pretty mad about those.
She was super mad about that.
Yeah. Because I was even, when I was, I think it was the first, it was that game where I shot the 8-ball and it rattled in the pocket. And I went to mark the pocket because I knew you couldn't just point at it.
Yeah, you got him.
So I took my stick and I hit the pocket. Not like people that are fucking, you know, they go to the bars and they're like, right there.
Yeah.
And so I tapped it, you know, and I thought I was marking the pocket, like touching
it. You
it.
gotta put something there.
Yeah, and then the dude was like, hold on, man, you gotta put something down. He's like, you know, we already have problems with your teammate. We just want to let you know, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, my bad. I thought you just had to, like, tap it with your stick or something like that. So I just, you know, put my lighter down, and then I still missed. But I took that L, but I came back. On the game after that. Because the second game, we were tied up, and then she made the 8-ball but scratch. Which is actually, I think it was funny because her coach was the one that told her to take the shot she did. Because I think she was worried about scratching. And she asked her coach, was the guy that was pissing off Linda. I had to take the shot, and then she did it like he said, and she scratched. That was a crazy rule, though. I mean, I understand Linda telling the woman that she's got to mark her pocket. But when that dude does that retaliatory, no music thing, like no earphones. I'm like, hey shit. It's like one of those things where it's like, oh, you think you're gonna fuck her game up. That's like Rock Lee taking off his training weights right there. Takes out the earphones. Now she's mad. Now she's gonna win. Oh yeah, that dude was just trying to be an ass. I don't know. It probably does say somewhere in APA rules that you can't have earphones in. I said I was gonna read them, and I never did before I went, so I have no idea. But I can look it up now that I'm on my supercomputer. What do you think, Eric? Earphones, no earphones?
What? As far as the league rules?
Yeah.
No, you're not allowed to. I already looked it up.
Damn. You're not permitted to wear earphones of any type during tournament play. This includes earbuds, headphones, headsets, Bluetooth devices, etc. Hearing aids and non-electronic earplugs are allowed. Cell phone and smartwatch use is prohibited while players taking their turn at the table. Well, I guess I was in violation of rules, but they didn't call me out on it. Because I mean, I had my... Well, I mean, I'm not using the watch, but I have it on. But it's like, you know, turn your wrist. Oh, look, the watch turns on. It's like, because apparently if you can't have a smartwatch on, pretty much, I totally violated that shit.
Uh-oh, look out. Jordan's breaking the rules.
Well, fuck him. I still won. I lagged wrong completely, I thought. Because I thought when you lagged, you were supposed to not hit the other side.
No,
Or-
it's go down
And then
then
back.
get to the closest rail
Yeah,
where you
no.
start from.
I lagged, and I shot it all the way down very lightly. Because I was like thinking it was going to stop before the rail. And then she hit hers, and it went and came back, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, I did that shit wrong. But I was like, I mean, the only time I've lagged is when I played with you at like 86 a long time ago, so I didn't know shit about actually trying to lag for break. But at the same time, I don't really shit. If she breaks, doesn't make anything. It's my turn. So it's kind of a better way to do it. Otherwise, I have to make something on break, and then it would still be my turn. So these fucking. That's the only thing about I didn't want to play APA. All these damn rules. Just want to play the game. Oh, when me and Katone were at Barney's on Sunday, some dude showed up. And he was wearing like a pool glove. And I'm like, oh, okay. This guy, he plays, right? And so the guy comes up to the table and he's just watching us. I don't know if he went up to any other tables. He went to like Busby and them tables because I guess he knew them maybe. Maybe not. I don't think they knew him. Because the first thing he did was he walked up to Cody and he said, let me guess, you're 41? Or something like that, which is fucking weird to just go up there and...
That's what his leadoff question was?
That's what his leadoff
Let me
question
guess,
was.
You're 41.
Just first time talking to somebody. And so they kept telling me, watch out, that dude's weird. He's like, he's a strange man. And I was like, oh, I mean, we told him he could play on the table next, and I just lost. So we go over there, and they're playing the game. And Katone won. And they were playing, and I think they were doing ball in hand. But so the dude scratched somehow. And Katone, he takes the ball in hand. And then, because I had just seen him, like, put it wherever he want. I don't know if the dude did, but Katone did that the previous one or something like that. Maybe the dude did it. And then the dude goes, no, you got to do it from behind the line. And I was like, y'all were just doing ball in hand, though. Like, how do you just change? I don't know if they just changed the rule or maybe he just noticed, whatever the fuck. And so, Katone does, behind the line. I think he won that game. And they're setting up for another game because I'm like, y'all go ahead and play another one real quick. I'm going to smoke my cigar. So they line up to play another game, and the dude goes like, you want to play 9-ball? And so Katone's like, all right, let's play 9-ball. And so pretty much from the beginning of the game, I think one shot was made. Yeah, one shot was made. He made the one, and it was he tried to do the 2 to the 9. And so I think Katone shot the 2 to 9, and he missed. And the guy was like, he's like, what are you doing? You got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like, nah, man, that's 9-ball rules. Like, if you knock the object ball into the 9 and you make it, that's game. And so we were both like, hey, it's whatever you want to play. If you want to, do by numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever the fuck, we could do that.
I tell that motherfucker to get bent.
Yeah, because we were like,
That's not how you play 9-ball.
this dude came up here with the yeah, exactly. This dude came up here like he's got the pool glove on and everything, like like
And you don't know how to fucking play 9-ball?
yeah,
Get
and
outta here.
and he suggested playing it too. That's what I'm saying. I was so
man.
confused. And so Catone missed, but we were like, no, we could do it however you want. If you want to, we do 1, 2, 3, 4. And I guess he ended up just being like, playing by the actual rules of the game. So he took the 2 to 9 was in like an easy spot because we were like, dude, if you shoot that right there, you win. Like that's game. And so he took the shot and he won. And so it was like he switched the rules right there. It was weird.
I just shoved the pool stick up that dude's ass.
It was and then when we were checking out, we're standing there waiting to pay. And he starts talking to me about how to play pool. He's like, yeah, what you gotta do is you gotta get the balls lined up. You gotta see the angle. You gotta get it lined up, shoot the angle, and you gotta hit them. You gotta knock them in. I was so.
Thanks for the insight, sir.
I was so confused. Like they told me this dude was strange and weird before we started playing, and then the way he just. When he came up to me,
he has no idea how 9-ball works, and then he's like, "You see, what you gotta do is you gotta look at the angles.
Yeah, and I was.
You gotta hit the ball.
I was so fucking lost.
That's how you win at pool.
And so, it gets even kind of funnier. So then we're all. Well, it gets kind of fucked up before it gets funnier. So we're all paid out and.
Sitting outside making fun of him.
What?
Sitting outside making fun of him.
No. So. This girl on the other side of the bar, she gets mad because like her friends just burnt off and left her. Like they seriously left the parking lot. It was like, and it was like, damn, like what the fuck?
Damn.
And she was like, said something about that being her car. And she's like, oh no, that's not my car. And she's like, they just left me. I came here with them. Like what? I was like, that is kind of pretty fucking crazy.
They didn't leave with you.
Yeah, right, right. And then so like the dude, they were driving a Mustang, so this dude's just fucking like just all around he took off, hit the road, did something, came back I guess, and then fucking hauled ass. And this dude that we were playing pool with, can you put in there? No. This dude that we were playing pool with, he goes and he hops in his truck. It's like a fucking 2005 or so Chevy.
The weird guy that didn't know how to play 9-ball?
Yeah.
Okay.
And for some reason, so he gets in his truck, and he starts driving towards the exit where the Shipleys used to be. Mm-hmm. And he just swings back around, and he comes back, and he just kind of stops in front of Barney's. And me and Katona are in the truck at this point. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? Like, he just wanted to burn out because these other people did it, or what? And then he just he just fucking drove out the parking lot like normal. And I was like, that dude's fucking strange. They warned me, but at the same time, I wasn't dealing with him.
Speaking of Barney's, you want to go?
Man, we could. I'm broke, though.
What's Tuesdays? How do we get free pool? Mondays and Wednesdays?
Sunday, Mondays. Tuesdays are... Actually, I don't know what the fuck Tuesdays are. Earlier in the day, it's like $2 karaoke, but that was over about an hour and some ago. No, I said hour and some. I said $2 karaoke, didn't I?
Yeah, you said $2.
It's $2 pool.
Oh, I'm not gonna fucking pay $2 for karaoke.
No.
What the fuck?
Karaoke, Mr. Calvary's up there on Wednesdays. I was thinking in the future too. Like, what's Wednesday? I don't know. I think Jen posted about it today. Let's see. Are you looking it up?
What?
Barney's?
Yeah, I'm about to call him and be like, yo.
Alexis is up there. Because Jen worked till 7, I know that. Barney's Billiard Saloon. Come see us for Tipsy Tuesday. $3 domestic beer, $3 water moccasin shots, $5 cucumber shots. Darts, pizza, ice cold beer, great mixed drinks. Open until 2 a.m. Cast behind the bar and Logan on the floor. Is that today? Oh, that's today. Oh, that was an hour ago, so yeah.
No pool specials?
No pool specials, but cheap ass beers. And if you want to play for an hour or two, what is it, like $7 a table, maybe? Because it's not a weekend.
We'll just wait till it's free again. I don't feel like spending money.
Yeah. Tuesdays. I'm trying to see what else they say on Tuesdays. See if somebody left more information. They just really skip Tuesdays when it comes to the information. It's a lot of they post a lot about Wednesdays and Sundays and Mondays. There's a Friday post. It's karaoke night. Yeah, they don't say shit about Tuesday.
I could always call and ask.
You could. Hold up, this is a different special than usual. Oh, that's 11 to 7 happy hour. Yeah, Cass will be there behind the bar, apparently. You can call her. Call and ask, because they don't. They seriously don't advertise Tuesdays for shit. Every other day of the week's got to mention.
Yes. Are there any pool specials today?
Damn.
Is me playing on the table?
Tell Cass I said hi.
Alright. Well, tell Cass that Jordan said hi.
I said, who answered the phone?
I don't know who answered the phone.
Is that Melody?
Is this who?
What? Who is this? I like how I'm calling the place. Who is this? Are they still on the phone?
No, I think I'm
So you got prank calling the business? Who is this? It's fucking great. It sounded, because when you after I heard that, it sounded like Melody's sarcasms. I was like, is that Melody?
Well,
It's up to you. I mean, shit. Catone would probably be down too.
yeah, but then we'd have to go pick them up.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I mean, like I said, I don't know how long you want to play for. We could do, like, if you really want to get some games in, we just do like an hour, and we get like some cheap beers. Get like a bucket of cheap beers. And
I guess we could do like an hour.
let me see here.
Two.
Shit, you say you don't want to spend money. I suggest an hour, sir.
It's. I've got weed, so I can just smoke instead of drink.
Yes, hits from the bong. That's your
It's from the bone.
new hit album coming out by E Money. Mark the date, June 20th for some reason. I don't know why that date, but it's coming out because I said so.
Oh my god. Did you say E Money?
E Money, E Buckets.
E Buckets. That's fucking stupid.
See, E Buckets. Dude, there's a lot of worse names out there in the rap game right now. And most of them start with Little or, what's another really bad one? Nah, people just make
It's like
bad
some
names.
3-letter combination for whatever their rap click is.
Oh, like YSL or something like
Yeah.
that, or
NBA.
NBA Never Broke Again. I was, for the longest time, I had no idea that's what NBA meant.
They were just big basketball.
I thought they were big basketball fans, dude. Damn, dude, I'm only 27. I'm out of touch with the. I can't even say youth. That dude's like
12.
shit. He looks 12, but I think he should be near my age, honestly. Cause what? One of the biggest dudes is like NBA YoungBoy. I know that. NBA Young
Young boy.
Boy.
It's all one word, so young boy.
Oh, Young Boy Never Broke Again. Damn, we were saying it backwards too.
I thought it was NBA young boy.
I thought it was too. His name is Young Boy Never Broke Again.
He's 23.
Wait, isn't this one? Oh no, that was a different one that was dead. He's 23. Dude, I'm like 4 years older than this dude. Why am I not rapping?
I don't know. Why aren't you rapping? Do you like to rap? Do you like to write?
Dude, I put down a fucking tasty freestyle every now and then.
Oh yeah.
Tasty, crispy, toasty. I don't like crispy. Gotta call it toasty.
A tasty toasty.
Yeah, dude. I'm like a fucking toaster oven in this bitch. That's gonna be my debut single. It's gonna be called Toaster Oven. Toaster oven in this bitch.
Toaster oven in
Hell
this
yeah.
bitch.
I'm gonna get my boy E Buckets here. We're gonna have Katona Cyclone. Start dropping all these nicknames and shit. I'm trying to think if I know people. Oh, we gotta get Shaquem. Yo, we'll do this. We'll do this right. Not right now. Okay, I'll be like, hey, Shaquem.
Call Shaq. Yo, get
Yeah.
the fuck over here.
You know he's got songs out, right?
Oh, Shaq actually.
Yeah,
records
Shaq
music?
actually. Yeah. He's got some songs out there. Fucking, we'll get Chris Coke to mix us up a track. Oh, dude. That's the good thing about knowing people. I'm fucking around right now, but it's like the more I talk about it, I'm like, hey, this could happen.
The more this is actually a possibility.
The more I talk about it, like, dude, I got the pieces of this puzzle right now. All I gotta do is fucking solve it. Put the puzzle together all wrong. Like, damn, I thought I had a good one.
I thought I had a good. Sorry, Jordan. That was indeed not toasty.
That was not toasty at all. That's gonna be like my fucking like watermark on the track. You know what? No, my rap name has to be like Toasty something.
Toasty Jones.
Hey, I like that. Call me TJ, Toasty
Call me
Jones.
TJ. Yo,
damn it!
like a sax
should've-
sax forward beats.
I should have put that on the APA paper when I signed up for nicknames. Fucking,
Toasty Jones.
I couldn't think of a nickname. I was like, I don't have a nickname. I'm not fucking Toasty Jones, dude. I fucking love that. Toasty Jones on the track. It starts with like the noise from a toaster. Ting!
Yeah, like a toast popping out.
Hear that little sizzle.
It's like the start of the drop. It's like the drop.
Yo, I want to do this now. Even if it's like yeah, I would totally make just a parody rap song, and I would totally be called Toasty Jones. And damn, where's that? I just bought like a thing that I could write notes down on. I don't know where the hell I put it. Oh, it's all the way over there. Nah, I ain't doing it. I'll remember it. Oh man, that's fucking great. What are you looking up now?
Trying to find a funny joke to tell for when we end.
Oh, for
today's episode.
the ending. Oh, we actually did. So we're at 2 hours right now, which is
Two
didn't even feel like 2 hours. We talked about it. We actually had some
Talked
pretty
about it.
solid, good topics that we went on for a
We've
good
talked
bit.
about a lot of nothing.
Yeah, that's like a lot of podcasts. You just get in and you start talking, and you're like, oh yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
Just
I think
jump
I know
from
something
subject to
about that.
subject.
Yeah, subject to subject. Those are the best ones though. And you
Like
just
a
kind of
room
keep
full of people on coke.
bringing it. Whoa, what?
You never seen a bunch of coked out people trying to have conversation?
Yeah,
It's funny as shit.
it is. I couldn't say they were coked out. They only did like I think one or two lines. I mean, I don't know how much coke you got to do to get coked out. Never done it myself, but it's always interesting when people are just like, fucking pull out a key
Hey, you
bump.
want to do some coke? You want to do some coke?
Yeah, it's like, man, this is the only drug that.
Hey man,
well,
I got this coke. You wanna try some?
yeah, that was perfect. He's trying to recover from his nose kind of like stinging. It's like, you wanna?
Got that drip going in the back.
Yeah, he's like scrunching up his nose. You wanna try some? Yeah, no, I never in my life thought I would go to the restroom and people would offer me drugs. But they're so nice about it. Like, you know, like in middle school and like elementary, they make like this shady dude in a trench coat come up to you and shit, and they're like, hey kid, you want to buy some drugs? And you're like, no, get away from me. And then nowadays, you're just like a tired adult, and then like some dude walks up to you, he's like, hey. He's lining up his own bump. He's like, hey, you want some of it? Like, he's all cheery and shit. He's lining up his own bump. He's, hey, you want some? It's like, oh, nah, man, thanks. I'm good, though. That's what I always tell him. It's like, I appreciate it. It's nice to offer people drugs, even if they don't want any.
It's nice to offer people drugs.
I gotta wait and see if they just like collapse on the floor. If it's got fentanyl in it first, and I'll be like, yeah, man, let me get a bump. No, I might try it one day, but I don't know when that day might be, and it's probably no time soon. Probably have to get up in Melvin's age range. Need that boost throughout the
Try
day.
Coke.
Oh yeah, that's crazy,
I don't know. I might. I know the right condition. I've been offered that shit so many times.
right?
I've been offered Coke at least 16 or 17 times.
Oh yeah,
And I've never tried it.
it's one of those things where like
It just doesn't seem cool. Like it. Well,
It
it,
re-
just
it-
doesn't seem interesting to me.
it doesn't, and that's the
I always
thing.
ask people like every time I've been offered it, something different has been going on. Like it's like everyone's been doing a different activity when they're doing Coke. So it's just like And then I always ask people. I was like, oh, what does it do to you? What does it do for you? Like, what's it like?
Start bouncing off.
And
the
it just
walls.
doesn't seem like something that I would enjoy taking.
Yeah, I can understand that. Because
And in the same area, I don't think I ever will take like MDMA or anything like that because I know that I would enjoy it too much.
God damn.
Yeah, I feel like if I took ecstasy or Molly, like everyone that I asked, like whenever. Like,
Wait,
they've
you
taken
haven't?
it, I've never taken.
Holy
MDMA,
shit, I
I've
thought
never
you
taken
had.
ecstasy. No.
I don't know why. I thought you just tried pretty much everything and you just kind of settled on what you liked.
No, I've tried. I have been smoking
Shit.
copious amounts of weed for about a decade. I tried mushrooms.
This man's a goddamn veteran.
in my mid-20s, and I tried acid shortly after that. I tried DMT for the first time like 2 years ago. And that's all I've tried, those things. Never tried heroin, coke, crack, meth.
Yeah, I think the only thing out of those I would try is coke. I would not do crack. I wouldn't do
Meth,
meth. I definitely would
Heroin.
not do meth. I wouldn't do a heroin. I wouldn't do PCP.
pop bars.
I wouldn't do. What? I don't see the bars is definitely.
Taking medication is fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Prescription stuff.
what like
I've
that's one of the.
tried Adderall. When I worked at the gas station one night, I was just so fucking tired. Like I was falling asleep standing up, and one of my regulars came in and he fucking
Oh, you told me about this, yeah.
yeah. I tried that Adderall. I tried like half of one, and that one fucking sucked. So there's no way in fucking hell I would recreationally take those.
I don't know. For me, just popping a pill to feel good about myself just doesn't sit right with me. I feel like it's hard for different people,
What,
especially.
root beer's in there?
Yeah. I popped. Oh shit! I got one in the freezer. This fucking fridge flies open. I had that happen. One of those relaxation drinks I gave you one day.
Yeah.
I was playing a fucking game, and my fucking shotgun just went off of my fridge, and I was like, oh shit.
The hell?
And as soon as it did, I was like, oh, that fucking whatever the hell it
hippie
is.
drink.
That hippie drink I left in the fucking freezer. But no, I don't. I never believed in taking pills like that to kind of uplift your mood and all that shit. I mean, even going through depression at a point that was pretty serious, I never really wanted to take medicine for it because I wanted to figure out what the hell was going on in my head, like uncross all these wires, and that's pretty much what I had to do. I didn't need pills to feel better about myself. I ain't about to start taking fucking any pills to start feeling better about myself when I already feel good about myself. So I'd probably feel great about myself at that point, but I'm all good on that one. Nah, what we got to try is Vicodin. No, I'm just kidding.
I took Vicodin after I had my
Wait, 2 for
my
mood or something?
staples in my stomach.
Ah,
So I had morphine
ooh.
in the hospital, and then when I was out of the hospital, they gave me Vicodin.
Why? Wait, why'd you? I think you told me about this, but why was your stomach stapled?
My abdomen had torn on the inside.
Oh God.
I don't know, like how.
What were you doing?
Well, that was after my appendicitis. So
Oh,
after my appendix
okay.
ruptured, I went home. I was in the hospital for like a week. I went home. I was home for like 2 or 3 days, and like this pain in my stomach would just like not go away. Like it fucking hurt. And then they got me back into like an X-ray or something. And they're like, "Oh, your abdomen's torn." So they had to cut me open,
Shit.
put my abdomen back together. Then I had staples in my stomach. And while
That's
I had the
crazy.
staples
So they
in my
did-
stomach, I was prescribed Vicodin. And I only took like one of those. The instructions on the bottle were like 2 pills every 12 to 24 hours, unless the pain is excessive or something.
You know, if you would have taken too much, you
I
could have
took-
been like the next Eminem.
I took like 1, I think, and I was fucking out for like 18 straight hours.
I feel that.
I woke up covered in sweat. I had this weird rash on my legs because I guess I'm allergic to it or something.
Oh.
But I took that and I was like, man, people like recreationally take these. Like
I remember taking
that just doesn't seem entertaining.
hell no.
Just taking something, getting zonked for fucking half a day.
I mean, some people just don't want to be. They want to fast travel, man. That sounds like how you do that. I remember taking.
No, that's not like fast traveling. That's like pressing the wait button.
Yeah.
like-
Wait button. Yeah.
Like, oh, you weren't just standing outside of the blacksmith. You just fucking popped a Vicodin and passed out for 12 hours.
Hey, look, you didn't want to stand there waiting for your sword to be done, so you got zonked. All right. I remember taking a codeine when I had.
I do like codeine.
What am I? Yeah, no, codeine's fucking great. Well, I had one of my tooths. I forgot what happened. I think it had a cavity. It was
That's something else I've tried.
it was fucked, and it was hurting like crazy. And I think it was hurting for like a week or 2 weeks. And I remember my mom gave me like some codeine, and I remember taking it, and holy fuck, I was out. I remember she'd given me another pill, and I went to sleep with it, and I like put my arms under the fucking pillow, and I just passed out. And I remember waking up, and it was just gone. And I was like, she's not gonna give me another one of these
She's
pills.
not gonna give me another one.
Because she probably thinks I'm like hiding it, or I probably took it. And no, I seriously, I guess maybe I moved a little bit, and I just lost it. But luckily, she gave me another one, because that tooth pain was serious. But whenever I took one of those, man, that was it for like some hours. But of course, when that pain, I didn't even want to be up, so that worked out well for me. Now we gotta go find the plug.
I don't think I've ever had hydrocodone. I have had codeine before, though.
I don't
'Cause
think I've had
hydrocodone's
that.
the pill, right? Codeine's the cough syrup.
Well, I thought they had.
Is it the same thing?
I thought it was like the same thing in different forms. I feel bad being
It might
a
be.
Texan and not knowing this, because I was like,
I don't fuck with opioids or opiates.
yeah,
Outside
'Cause
of
if
that
it-
morphine pump inside the hospital,
because
I don't really
Damn.
like opiates.
if what you're
Morphine
saying is
pumps,
true,
though, man.
what the fuck? Why is it popping up in Spanish? Yeah, hydrocodone was different shit. Dehydrocodeine. Damn. It might be a slightly different. Because oxycodone, hydrocodone. Shit, now you got me like trying to fucking. I'm about to be like a certified. What they call those people in the CVS's.
Pharmacy technician.
Yeah, pharmacy tech. I'm about to be a certified pharmacy technician now. I'm trying to look it up, because I haven't had any in a minute. It's codeine promethazine. High risk for addiction and dependence. Nah, we down south, we know how to work with that. But I say that, and then like most of those Southside rappers died off of it, so.
Well, fucks up your liver.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking strong.
I had some with one of my roommates a few years ago. We had put it in Sprite, and then we like lined the inside of a blunt with it, and we were like stuck on the fucking couch for hours.
Oh, I believe you. Shit, you take that, man. I mean, all those are really strong. Really strong.
I'm pretty sure. Because there's oxycodone and hydrocodone. And I'm pretty sure those are like the pills. And codeine is like there's.
Let's see.
Zine.
Codeine and hydrocodone are both opioid medications that doctors commonly prescribe as painkillers. While codeine helps treat mild to moderate pain, hydrocodone can relieve more intense pain. Both drugs can be very addictive and are responsible for more than 41 fatal overdoses daily. And that was in May 2022. It's a fucking codeine 3? What?
I like Tylenol 3.
It's like fucking Super Saiyan 3?
You thought codeine was strong.
Alright, this is codeine.
Codeine 2 was tougher. But now.
Codeine 3 with no eyebrows.
Codeine 3.
It's just fucking, you
the
take it.
one without eyebrows.
And you just start yelling, and then you pass out. You yell for 2 minutes straight. It's like, yeah.
you yell your eyebrows off.
Oh, God. That'd be something interesting to see.
Hibernol lets you sleep
At that
the
point,
entire flu season.
I would completely think somebody's turning Super Saiyan 3 if I saw them yelling until I would not go near them. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'd go near that person.
It's like a holy.
This
dude just yelled his eyebrows off.
Yelled his eyebrows off.
Next thing you know, he's gonna start like his hair's gonna start slowly fading between gold and black. Yeah, I get out of there.
And this guy must be having a really bad day.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a bad day. One of the side
screaming like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, the side effects is like loss of eyebrow hair, but then you grow like a hella long hair. I hate how they do Super Saiyans in Dragon Ball. Like they should have stuck with like Super Saiyan 3 and then like Super Saiyan 4. Cuz those like were like incredibly different transformations.
Yeah, cuz 4 they get the little monkey body.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 they get like the fucking monkey body and they look badass, and then
Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan.
Yeah, Super Saiyan Blue, Rose,
Saiyan
whatever
God.
the fuck.
Super Saiyan God Blue, Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Like all whatever.
Now they got
shit.
Ultra Instinct, or like it was like a partial Ultra Instinct, and then there's like an actual Ultra Instinct. Where's I need to get my Super Saiyan fucking pro here. Chris, he was here Sunday grilling, but
Oh, he knows all about all the Dragon Ball stuff.
oh yeah, I remember when we first became friends, he really wanted us to go to see Super Saiyan God. What was it?
What, the one with Beerus?
Yeah, yeah. What was funny is that when I actually tried to get into the show, Dragon Ball Super, I was like, wait, this is the same thing as the movie. And I realized that the movie is just like without the filler of that season. And they just turned it into a movie, made it smoother. And it works out, though. It works out great. So if you didn't watch any of Dragon Ball Super and you go into like Battle of the Gods, it's pretty much that whole season where they meet Beerus and stuff like that and they fight. Or Frieza, and Frieza comes in and all that. I've been meaning to kind of keep up with Dragon Ball Super, but I've never really
care anymore.
Yeah.
I stopped caring about keeping up with like super long. Like I love Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z was cool like when I was a kid and growing up, but I don't care to follow shit that's like super long and drawn out like that anymore.
I actually like
It's like
GG.
if I'm gonna watch like anime,
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop, Full Metal.
Oh, absolutely. Do you watch regular Full Metal or Brotherhood?
I need to finish Brotherhood, but I've watched the original
'cause
run.
Brotherhood was like they took the story and they made it a lot.
Yeah, it's more.
It makes
akin
more
to the
sense.
Manga.
Yeah.
It follows the comic book
It's
a lot closer.
It's a lot easier to follow Brotherhood. From what I've seen, I've seen all the way through it, but I haven't watched all the episodes. But Brotherhood's definitely interesting.
Ooh, what time is it? 9?
It serves 8:56.
Yeah, 2 hours and a half.
Yeah. 2, 24, 32, 33, 34.
I guess we could wrap it up for now.
You got your joke?
I do.
Oh shit.
So we'll cut it after the the setup, and then.
Well, you can hit him with a.
Can we do the punchline now?
Wait,
Should I say the punchline? Should I do it like Jeopardy? Say the punchline and then say the joke. Next week.
Yeah, isn't that what you did with this one?
No.
No.
This time I said the punchline. I opened the episode with the punchline. So if I tell you, like, if I do it like Jeopardy.
Oh.
I tell you the punchline first. And
So you gotta figure out the joke, what it came from.
Yeah. You think? I don't know if that would be.
Yeah, no, I think the way you did it the first way worked pretty well.
Okay.
Cause even I was confused. So I mean, hey, shit, you fire when you're ready.
Oh, how appropriate. What's the difference between a cop and a bullet?
All right, I guess we're gonna find out next time. Cause I remember last time I fucked that up.